Hiya, Mayor.
Hi.
Hey, I brought you a present. It's a goldfish.
It certainly is.
See, I went past this pet shop, and I saw it in the window, and I said, Mary ought to have that. So I went in, I bought it, and there it is. Hey, isn't it terrific?
Yeah, he sure is a good little swimmer.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, where you going to put it?
Down, I think.
Hey, you know, goldfish make great pets. They don't chase cars. You don't have to walk them. And they never get in heat, so you don't have other goldfish howling under the window. Actually, Mary, I didn't come here to bring you the goldfish. That was just an excuse. I wanted to talk to you about something, because, you see, I have this problem.
Well, Murr, if you have a problem you want to talk about, you didn't have to bring me a goldfish.
You don't know my problem. For this, I should have brought a whale.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi, we're your neighbors from across the hall, and we just thought we'd come over and get ourselves acquainted. I'm Sally Jo Hotchkiss, and this is Paula Kovac.
Hi, I'm Mary Richards. Come on in.
I hope we didn't pick a bad time.
Nice to meet you, and you too, Mr. Richards.
Oh, no. My name is Slaughter, Murray Slaughter.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought y'all were married.
No.
Oh, well, who cares nowadays? Real nice to have y'all with us.
Thanks, but I don't live here, and I gotta go.
Oh, well, Murr, what about the,
If we interrupted anything...
Oh, no. I was on my way anyway. Really, well, it's nice to meet you girls, and I'll see you, Mayor.
But, Murr, what did you want to talk to me about?
Oh, nothing, really.
But you said you had a problem.
Oh, well, no, that was just an excuse to bring you the goldfish.
Well, listen, sit down. Would you like some coffee?
No, thank you. We've really been looking forward to meeting you. We're just dying to hear all about you, gory details and all. What do you do?
Well, I'm in television.
TV? You work in TV? Paula, she works in TV.
I heard.
It's news. I produce the 6 o'clock news at WJM.
WJ, isn't that the one with Ted Baxter?
Yes.
Well, do you actually, get to talk to him and everything?
Yes.
Oh, and he talks back to you? Wow.
What do you do?
We're nurses.
Nurses. Gee, I always wondered about a nurse's life. I mean, you work with sick people all day long, and yet you're always so cheery and bright. How do you do that?
You really gotta love it.
Hey, Murr, remember the other day you said you had something you wanted to talk about?
Oh, that. Well, that's kind of a personal problem, Mary. I can't talk about it here.
Problem? It sounds like my department. Mary, would you excuse us?
No, Ted.
You want to whisper it to me?
No, Ted.
You won't shock me, you know. I know about life. I'm an anchor man.
Ted, there is nothing to tell.
And I don't judge people, Murray. Nothing you've done can be so loathsome, weird, and perverted that I won't understand. If I don't understand, you can probably explain it to me. They giggle at first, but that doesn't mean that I won't understand.
Ted, will you get off my back?
You see that, Mary? Is that typical, or is that typical?
Yeah, Ted, that was certainly typical.
Nobody ever confides in me. Nobody ever asks for my advice. They go to Lou, never to me. Last night, my brother called me long distance because he had a problem. You know what he wanted?
What?
Lou's phone number. Nobody ever tells me anything.
Ted, it's just that some people think personal matters should remain personal.
So do I. What's Murray done?
Drinking, I bet that's it. I'll bet he's hitting the sauce. Or he's got a broad, or he's committed a crime.
Ted, whatever is bothering Murray is probably no different from the kinds of problems that bother you and me.
It's an ingenious theory.
Cover for me, will you, Mary? I gotta talk to Lou.
Murray, while you're in there, will you find out what my brother wanted?
Come in.
I hate to bother you, Lou, but I gotta talk to somebody.
I know it.
What do you mean you know it?
You've been acting funny. Just a matter of time before you came to me. Sit down, Murray.
Boy, this is fantastic, Lou. You must have a sixth sense.
Not really. For one thing, last week you wrote up the same feature story 3 different times.
I did? Wow. Well, it's a lucky thing you happen to remember it.
It's hard to forget a 2-headed duck. Hey, what's the matter?
It's not so easy, Lou. I mean, you just don't blurt these things out.
Murray's gambling again. That's what it is. You want me to sit in on this, Lou?
No, thanks, Ted.
Suppose you need an extra head.
We have a duck standing by.
You see, Lou, I have to tell somebody, and yet it's not the kind of thing I can tell you.
Come on, Murray, nothing's that bad.
Well, this is bad, Lou.
Bad, huh?
Worse than that.
Worse than this?
Worse than that. No, look, it's no use, Lou. As much as I gotta tell somebody, I just can't tell you.
You know why? It's the atmosphere in here. This is an office. You can't say personal stuff in here. You and I are going downstairs to the bar.
No, it's no use, Lou. I'm still not gonna tell you.
Yes, you will. That's why I'm interrupting very important work in the middle of a very busy day just to take my buddy down to the bar so I can listen to his problem. The minute you hit that place, you'll talk. You'll see. And Murray, it better be bad. I'm going down to the bar for a drink.
Is, everything all right?
Sure, terrific. Couldn't be better.
Hard drugs, illness, suicide, perversion? See what I mean, Mary? Nobody ever turns to me.
Oh, Ted.
Just once. I wish somebody around here would treat me as though I had a brain in my head. Just once, I wish somebody would ask me for advice.
Ted. I need some advice.
Don't toy with me, Mary.
You asked for someone to confide in you. Well, I'm gonna confide in you.
I don't believe you. Why should you confide in me?
I'm confiding in you because you live in an apartment, right? And you're familiar with the kinds of problems that arise in an apartment.
You're gonna confide in me. Mary's gonna confide in me.
It's about this neighbor of mine.
Right, check. Neighbor. What neighbor?
Well, there are 2 girls, and they're very nice. They live across this hall from me, but
Hold
one
it,
of them is
hold it. You better give it to me from the top.
I am giving it to you from the top, Ted.
Right,
One of them's a bit of a problem.
Girl, neighbor, problem.
Anyway, this Sally Joe wants to be friends. You know, as a matter of fact, she assumes that we are friends.
Friends.
She drops in at all hours, day and night. It really bothers me. You know, I'm a private person.
Private person.
I just don't know how to deal with it.
Well, this is a big assignment, Mary. No one's asked for my advice, and I'm going to give you the best thinking possible. I'm going to talk to Lou about this.
Hi, Al. How you doing, Lou? Just fine. 2 double scotches, Al.
Gee, Lou, I haven't had breakfast yet.
Slice of banana in one of those.
Lou, I gotta talk to you.
I'm busy, Ted.
I've got this problem I've got to solve.
Well, then go solve it, Ted.
Yeah, you're right, Lou. This one's my baby. I'll solve it alone.
Girl, nuisance, neighbor.
Ted, we're trying to talk.
Well, go ahead and talk. While you're solving your problem, I'll be solving mine.
Where, Ted?
There. Okay, shoot.
Okay, Lou. I told you it was bad. Well, I wasn't kidding.
Are you guys coming with your problem?
Ted, get out of this bar.
I've got a right to stay here, Lou.
No, you don't, Ted.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't, Ted. You see, there's an FCC regulation that forbids a newsman going on the air with liquor on his breath and a pushed-in face.
Oh, it's an FCC rule.
All right, Murray. Now, what's so bad?
Lou?
Hmm?
I'm in love.
What do you mean in love? You mean fooling around, having an affair?
No, I mean love. Genuine, romantic love.
Well, Murray, that's bad, all right. But it's not that bad. Who are you in love with?
Mary.
Mary who? Murray, let's just forget that this whole conversation ever took place.
What do you mean, conversation, Lou? All I said was...
Don't say it again.
Well, I gotta say it, Lou. I love Mary.
Ah, that's crazy. How can you love her?
Well, why shouldn't I love her? For over 5 years, we've worked side by side, day after day. I mean, haven't you ever felt it, Lou? Didn't you ever sit in the newsroom at the end of a long day, all hot and sweaty and rotten? And there she was, all sweet and perfumed. And you suddenly had this tremendous urge to...
Stop right there, Murray! Don't you finish that sentence.
Lou, all I want to do...
Not another word.
Lou, all I want to do is touch her.
I'm warning
Her
you.
face, Lou. That's all. Just touch her face. Just touch it.
Don't do that.
Lou, all I want to do is touch her. Just touch it.
Don't do that.
Listen, fella, not in this place.
Mary, you know Mary for 6 years. What made you suddenly decide that you're in love with her?
Well, a couple of weeks ago, I had my 45th birthday, and I said to myself, what do I really want from life? What do I really feel inside? And the first thing I thought about was Mary. I mean, it suddenly dawned on me that I was in love with her.
That's not love. That's middle age. I go through the same thing every time I look at Joey Heatherton.
Well, whatever it is, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to tell her that I love her.
Murray, why?
Well, because, Lou. Now, look, this may sound crazy to you, but suppose, just suppose, that she feels the same way about me. Look, I don't want to go through life thinking that I may have loved a person who loved me back and I never told her. So I'm going to tell her, and I'm going to tell her today.
Murray, you want my advice?
Yeah.
Think it over for a while. Sleep on it. It always works for me with Joey Heatherton.
Okay, Lou. I'll think it over. But I know I'm not going to change my mind. I'll tell her tomorrow.
Murray, where will it lead? I mean, what if you do? What happens then?
Well, why does anything have to happen?
Well, Murray, listen. Loving someone does imply certain consequences.
Oh, not necessarily. Not this kind of love. You see, Lou, I still believe a man can love pure and chaste from afar. Why not? Why can't he? I think he can.
Pure and chaste from afar. Is that from a song?
Yeah.
What's the song?
The Impossible Dream.
Mary. I just got
Hi.
off work and I wasn't doing anything. I figured if you weren't doing anything, we could do it together.
Well, actually, Sally Joe, I have a date coming over, and I was just in the middle of washing my hair.
Oh, no kidding. I have to wash my hair every single day. I've got this terrible dandruff problem. Good thing I'm a nurse that doesn't show 'em a uniform.
It's lucky you're not a nun.
Excuse me, Mary. Sally Joe, you got a phone call. It's Lester.
See you later.
He's this patient she's been dating. He just had a disc removed. I think he wants to try out his back. Hey, listen, Mary. I know Sally Joe's been bugging you by coming over here all the time, so I think I ought to tell you something. With Sally Joe, there's no use being subtle. When you don't want her around, you got to do what I do. Say right to her face, Sally Joe, you're driving me up the wall. Get out or I'll throw you out.
You actually say that to her?
Sure. Why do you think she keeps coming over here all the time?
Mr. Grant, what a surprise.
Mary, I gotta talk to you.
Well, actually, Mr. Grant, I'm expecting a date. I should be in the bathroom finishing my hair.
Fine, we can talk in there.
Sit down.
Okay, Mary. Here it is. Mary, how would you feel if you found out that someone you've worked with all these years had really fallen for you? Hard.
Oh. Oh, Mr. Grant, I just don't know what to say.
No. Don't be ridiculous. Let me put this in a way you'd understand. Mary, do you know why all quarterbacks have busted knees?
Mr. Grant, I am really in a hurry. Could you make this fast?
Right. Do you know why all quarterbacks have busted knees? No. Because when they get ready to release the ball, they're completely vulnerable to a blindside tackle. Their knees snap like wishbones.
Mr. Grant, why are you telling me this?
Because tomorrow, somebody is going to be standing out there in that backfield all alone. His blocking broken down. And you're going to be a charging linebacker with a chance to cream him. Mary, please, do me a favor. Take him down gently. But don't bust his knees.
Mr. Grant, I still don't know what you're talking about.
You don't?
No.
All right, let me put it another way. Murray is in love with you. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Steve. Good night, Mr. Grant.
Did you tell her yet?
No. I've got to bring these into the film library, but I'm going to tell her as soon as I come back.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
I'm sure, Lou.
Okay, but watch your knees. He's going to tell you as soon as he comes back from the film library. What are you going to tell him when he tells you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just hoping maybe something will occur to me on the spur of the moment.
Good plan.
Mary?
Yes!
Remember last Saturday when I went to your apartment and I told you I wanted to tell you something, but I never got around to telling you?
Yes, Mur.
And remember the beginning of this week when you asked me what it was? I wanted to tell you, and I told you I couldn't tell you here?
Yes, Mur.
Well, I want to tell you now what I wanted to tell you.
Yes, Mur.
Mary, I love you.
And I love you, too. Of course, it's possible that you meant something more than I meant.
Oh, boy.
You want to talk about it?
I think so.
Because if you want to talk, I'll listen. You know that.
Oh, I know that.
But before you do, I think I ought to tell you that I wouldn't have missed our last 5 years for anything. They've been the best part of my life. I don't know how great tomorrow's going to be, or even next week, but boy, up to now, it's been terrific.
Well...
So, if you want to talk, if you really want to talk, I'll listen. Of course, you'll probably say what you just said, and then I'll say what I said, and you'll say you meant something more than I did, and I'll say what, and you'll tell me, and then I'll say, boy, Murray, that's really flattering, but... And then you'll say, what do you mean, but? And then I'll tell you something I think you already know. Oh, Murr, do you really want to talk?
I think we just did. Hey, you look at the time. I have to get home. I can't hang around here all day. I've got things to do. Isn't there someplace you have to go, Mary?
See you tomorrow, Murr.
I'll see you, Mary.
You told her you love her?
Yeah, I told her.
What does she say?
She said she loves me, too.
Oh, my God.
Don't worry, Lou. She didn't mean it the way I meant.
Oh? Oh? Oh. You know, of course, that it's all for the best.
Oh, I know that. Of course. I mean, you were right all along, Lou. It was just some dumb phase I was going through. Yeah, boy, when I think of how stupid I was acting, it was like you said, you know, everything turns out for the best.
Right, right. You've got a wife, kids, a home, a job. Look, just suppose, Murray, just suppose Mary had told you she felt about you the same way and wanted to run away to Acapulco with you. Where would you be now?
On my way to Acapulco. How's the goldfish?
Oh, he's fine. I think he's a little angry with me, though. I was having sardines last night, and I caught him giving me one of these.
Hiya, Ted.
Hi, Murray.
Hi, Ted.
Murray. I've been thinking about your problem with your neighbor.
Morning, Mayor.
Hi, Murr.
Hey, what you looking for?
Oh, just some kind of offbeat character we might be able to use as a feature tonight.
Oh, any luck?
No, so far the best I can come up with is a man who can play the flight of the bumblebee by hitting his head with a wet spatula.
Ooh.
Hi, guys.
Hiya, Ted.
Listen, Murr, about tonight's
Excuse me. Do you know how long it takes to fly from Minneapolis to New York?
Oh, about 2 hours, I think. I was thinking about...
You know how long it takes to get from the airport in New York to the center of New York?
About 3/4 of an hour, I think. I was thinking if
You
we
know
started
any good hotels in New York? Any good restaurants? Or any good shows to see in New York?
Are you by any chance going to New York?
Boy, try to keep a secret around here. Well, as long as the cat's out of the bag, I might as well tell you the whole story. I've been asked to go to New York to audition for a host for a big new game show.
You're kidding.
Host of a game show? Well, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. All the luck in the world, Ted.
You want to know how much the job pays?
Not really. But, Ted, it's not that I'm not interested, but you already make a lot more than I do.
No, a lot more.
And it's a little depressing to hear that someone you know...
And respect.
That someone you know is earning more money than you are. Ted, I don't want to discuss salaries. It's nobody's business how much anybody makes.
You're right. It's nobody's business that I make $750 a week, and you only make $280 a week. And he only makes $275 a week. $215, $187, $187.50. You're right, Mary. It was foolish and insensitive of me to even bring up the subject. And you think a guy that's going to be making $1,000 a week would have more brains than to...
What makes you so sure they're going to choose you for the job, Ted?
Oh, come on, Murray. They have to. With Ted's intelligence, they're certainly not going to ask him to be a contestant.
Thanks, Mary. Well, there's no point in being modest. I know they're going to choose me. I got a feeling that I'm going to get lucky. I only had this feeling 3 times before in my life. Once when I won the football pool, once when I won a color TV in a raffle, and on my 43rd date with Georgette. I gotta break the bad news to the big fella. I hate to do this. It's gonna break the big lug's heart. Lou, I've got something to tell you. Better brace yourself, Lou. I've been asked to go to New York to try out for a host of a new game show. I know this may come as a shock to you, but if I get it, I'm afraid it means I'm gonna have to leave WJM News.
Oh, lots of luck, Ted. Any calls, Mary?
No.
Look how he hides the pain.
Georgette, would you like some more buttermilk?
No, thank you. I've already had 2 glasses. I really appreciate your inviting me over to brunch, Mary. It's lonely with Ted gone.
Georgette, he's only been gone a few hours.
Yes, but with Ted, a few hours can seem like a lifetime.
I know.
Everything was really delicious, Mary.
Thanks.
I especially love the mushroom omelet. You make it exactly the same way I do.
Oh, really?
Yes. You'll have to give me the recipe sometime. Mary, I really need help.
What's on your mind?
It's not going to be easy, Mary.
Georgette, what is it?
It's something I can't discuss.
Well, Georgette, if you can't discuss it, then how can I help you?
I told you it wasn't going to be easy.
Okay, I'll tell you what, why don't you just say it straight out, just...
I have an impure thought, and I'm ashamed of myself for having it. Phew. When I dropped Ted off at the airport this morning, I wished him good luck with his audition. But down deep, do you know what I was really hoping? I was hoping he'll fall on his keister. Please forgive my language. It's just the buttermilk talking. Mary, if Ted gets this audition and goes to live in New York, he'll forget all about me.
Oh, Georgette.
Ah. After 2 weeks there, he'll have Barbara Walters breaking down his bedroom door.
I can't believe that.
Neither could I when Ted told me. Mary, what am I going to do?
Well, in the first place, you're going to stop feeling guilty about the way you feel. I mean, Georgette, I've known you for 3 years. I think I can honestly say you have never had an impure thought in your life. And in the second place, I really don't think you have anything to worry about. I mean, Ted is a very talented man. But New York is highly competitive. I don't think Ted has a chance of making it.
With the quiz show or with Barbara Walters?
You're on horse number 1, you're number 2, and you, Mrs. Franklin, are on horse number 3. Okay, everybody, we're ready to do the next audition tape. Ted Baxter.
Yo! Hi, how are you? Hello.
All right, Mr. Baxter. Here are the names of the contestants and some jokes which our 5 writers have done.
5 writers? Oh, this really is the big time, isn't it? Boy, if I had jokes like this in the news, I'd have been a star long ago.
Have you got any questions?
Oh, yes. Who decides whether or not I get the job?
I do. Why?
Oh, no reason, just asking.
Like your jacket.
Thanks.
Nice shirt, smart tie.
Ted, you want to take your place?
Yeah, right.
Okay, places, everybody.
Great shoes.
Ted Baxter audition, take 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now to play $50,000 steeplechase. And here, coming around the home stretch and the clubhouse turn, is your quizmaster, Ted Baxter!
I'm Ted Baxter, and welcome to the $50,000 steeplechase. Now, today we're going to have fun, fun, fun. Remember, this is a horse race, so pick your favorite and root him in. Get as excited as you like. Shout, scream, kiss the woman in the next seat if you feel like it. Of course, if it's your wife, just shake hands. All right, now, some of you are going to win a lot of cash, so for heaven's sake, don't throw it away. Who knows, someday it may be worth something. Shake hands. All right, now let's meet our contestants before they get saddle sores. Number 1, Elliot Jensen from Denver, Colorado. Let's hear it for Elliot. How you doing, Elliot? Good, guys. Welcome to the show, Elliot. All right, now, what do you do in Denver, Elliot?
I own a filling station, Ted.
A filling station, huh? What a coincidence. So does my dentist. Nice to meet you. Hey, number 2, Mrs. Charlotte Gruen of Pasadena, California. Hi, Mrs. Gruen. Welcome to the show. Good to have you here. Listen, Mrs. Gruen, it says here that you teach swimming. Is that right?
That's right.
Well, stick around. After the show, maybe you and I can go into a few dives. All right, number 3, Mrs. Joyce Franklin of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Let's hear it. How are you, Mrs. Franklin? Welcome aboard. Listen, I understand you're married to a fisherman. Is that right?
That's right.
I'll bet when you go to bed, you tell him, not tonight, I have a haddock. Okay, but enough frivolity. It's time to play $50,000 steeplechase. Now, on each of your horses, you'll find a little button. Now, as soon as you know the answer to a question, you just press your button. All right! And remember, whoever presses first will get a chance to advance his horse. Are we ready, contestants?
Ready.
Ready.
Okay, are we ready, Ginger?
Ready, Ted.
All right, we're off and running. Here's the first question, true or false? Hubert Humphrey was once Vice President of the United States. Mrs. Gruen?
True.
You're right! All right, isn't this exciting? Boy, this is really fun. Okay, now the next question, true or false? All right! Yes, you're right, Mrs. Franklin. It took Michelangelo 4 years to paint the Sistine Chapel. Good thing you didn't have to use 2 coats of paint. Okay, now. Well, we're right down to the finish line. How about this? It's neck and neck. Boy, is this a great game. All right, now, next question. True or false? Charlotte Bronte is the author of Wuthering Heights. Oh, gosh, this is exciting. I can't stand it. Remember, you have only 5 seconds before the gate closes. All right, Mrs. Gruen has blown her bugle. Now, if she gives the right answer, she wins the race. But remember, Mrs. Gruen, you're in a penalty situation, which means that if you give the wrong answer, your horse breaks its leg and you have to shoot it. All right, now, what is your answer, Mrs. Gruen?
False. I think it was Emily Bronte.
Did you say false? You're right! You're absolutely right. Your horsey is working. Isn't that wonderful? Your horse is right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Her horsey crossed the finish line.
Thank you very much. You did a very nice job.
Oh, thank you very much.
We still have some other people to see. We'll be in touch with you next week.
Oh, that's all right. I understand. No rush.
Okay, bye.
Oh, Mary, was that call for me?
No, Ted. Ted, you know, it's been almost 2 weeks since you went to that audition. Don't you think it's about time you maybe face the fact that you didn't get the job?
I got the job, Mary. I got the job. I'm sorry. Who am I kidding? I didn't get the job. They'd have called me by now. Why didn't they hire me? I was wonderful in it. Maybe they're anti-Semitic.
Ted, you're not Jewish.
I know, but I didn't tell them that. I know why I didn't get the job. Just wasn't good enough.
Oh, Ted, come on. It's no disgrace to audition for something and be turned down. I'm sure that Laurence Olivier has been turned down for things.
I didn't know he did game shows. Thought he just did commercials. Oh, Mary, I wanted to do that job so bad.
Oh, Ted, you didn't.
Yes, I
No,
did.
you didn't. Think about it. I mean, some of those game shows are so silly, the idiotic rules.
Oh, no, Mary. It's not idiotic. I mean, it's a wonderful game. It's like a real horse race. I love that game, Mary.
But, Ted, I mean, the contestants made to look ridiculous.
Oh,
the
no,
silly costumes.
no. They didn't look ridiculous at all. They just wore little jockey hats and sat in wooden horses. It was all very dignified, Mary. I'd put my own mother on that horse.
The right price, you'd put your mother under a horse.
Come on, think about it. Even if they picked you for it, you wouldn't go to New York. You couldn't leave us. This is your home.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. What do I want to go to New York for? This is where my friends are, the people that I want to be with, people that love me, that I love. You're right.
Newsroom? Yes, just a minute. Ted? New York.
Maybe this is my ticket out of this dump. Hello? Yes. What? All right, I understand. Right, okay. Well, thank you very much. Goodbye. I got the job! I got the job! Oh, Mary! 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 I got the job! I got the job! Lou! Lou!
Ted, why are you trying to lift me off the ground?
I got the job, Lou!
Oh, okay.
I got the job! I got the job!
Mr. Grant, I have terrific news. I just talked to Warren Jessup, and his contract with Channel 6 is up at the end of this month. He is very interested in coming over to WJM.
Hey, that's great. That goes for a drink. What do you have?
Scotch and soda.
2 scotch and sodas, please. Boy, Warren Jessup.
Yeah.
He's terrific. He's about the best anchor man around town. I'll bet he'll really boost our ratings.
Yeah.
No, we can just have Andy fill until he's free.
Right. I mean, Warren is so bright and personable. I just know with him we can put on a show we'll really be proud of.
Absolutely.
Here you are.
Okay. To the new WJM News. You feel as rotten as I do? Why, Mary? Why? For 7 years, let's be honest now, we've all been dreaming of the day Ted would leave. Finally, here it is, the night of Ted's last newscast, and we're all miserable. Why?
Oh, I know I can't figure it out either. You know, when I was a little kid, I had this little wart on my index finger.
You had a wart?
Yeah, it really used to embarrass me, you know.
Yeah.
I never knew where to hide my hand. I used to put it behind my back, stick it in my pocket behind my head. You know, it really drove me crazy. Anyway, one morning I woke up, the wart was gone.
Yeah. I know what you're trying to say.
Right. If I didn't miss that wart, why should I miss Ted? Well, Mr. Grant, I know all about Ted's shortcomings, how he's driven us bananas over the years. Aware of all that, but Is it possible? I mean, is it just possible that deep down, underneath everything, we really like Ted?
No. All right, I admit it. I'm gonna miss him.
Well, why don't you tell him that? Maybe if you did, he'd stay.
You know, I don't know what to say to him.
Just tell him you like him.
Yeah.
That he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Tell him how lonely and empty the newsroom is gonna seem without him. Lie.
Maybe you're right, Mary. Maybe I should talk to him. Okay. Okay. Why don't you go on upstairs? I'll just finish my drink.
Okay.
You know, funny, isn't it? Whoever thought I'd be pleading with Ted Baxter to stay on at WJM? I guess he's not the world's worst anchor man. I mean, he's no Walter Cronkite, no John Chancellor, no Harry Reasoner. But he's got something that they don't have: unpredictability. Oh, sure. You know when you watch him that he's going to put his foot in his mouth. But the thing you can never figure out is how he's going to get the other one in there with it.
So this is Ted Baxter saying good night, good news, and goodbye.
Gee, Ted Baxter's last newscast for WJM.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Georgette.
Hi, Mary.
What you got there?
I have to bring it down to Ted's car. It's some things he wants to take to New York to remind him of all the wonderful times he had here.
Oh, how nice.
You know, things like pictures, letters, awards.
Aw.
Pencils, paper clips, ballpoint pens, light bulbs.
I guess I got everything, Georgia. You want to put this in there, too?
Okay, Ted. I'll get you down in the car.
Okay.
Bye, Mary. Bye, Murray.
Bye, Georgia.
Well, this is it. Ted Baxter's farewell. But unlike General Douglas MacArthur, I shall not return.
Gee, Ted, the folks on Bataan are really going to be choked up about that.
Well, I better get going. Georgette's waiting for me.
Well, aren't you going to stay and say goodbye to
Well,
Mr.
no, I've got
Grant?
too many things to do. I'll just call him from the airport. Barry, I just want you to know I appreciate everything you've done for me. Because the words you wrote made me what I am.
Gee, Ted, I feel 4 feet tall.
Mary?
Oh, Ted.
Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Stay. What? What did you say, Lou? Lou? Did you say something?
Yeah. I said stay.
Gee, that's one of the nicest things anyone ever said to me. I'd like to stay, Lou. I love it here, but this is my big chance.
For what, Ted? So you can go to New York and become a quiz master? Is that what you want people to say when you walk down the street? There goes Ted Baxter. He's a quiz master.
It's not that bad, Lou. Just the way you say it makes it sound terrible.
Oh, yeah? Then you say it, Ted. Say, Ted Baxter is a quiz master.
Ted Baxter is a quiz master.
You see, Ted, you have to do what you think best. But I want you to know that I will always think of you as a newsman.
You mean that, Lou?
You always serve the people by broadcasting the truth. You should be proud of that. Oh, sure, there are lots of other jobs that pay more, that are less demanding, but they contribute nothing toward the public's well-being or understanding. A newsman's life has meaning. I mean, you were following in the tradition of men like Charles Collingwood, Elmer Davis, and Edward R. Murrow. There's no finer way a man can spend his life than that. Ted, you were part of a great profession. You were something very special. Something very, very special. You were a newsman.
Can I use your phone, Lou?
Sure.
Mr. Hillman, please. Hello, Mr. Hillman. This is Ted Baxter, Minneapolis. I want to thank you for offering me the job, but I've been thinking it over, and I decided that I want to stay here in the newsroom. What? Really? He's offering me another $200 a week, Lou.
You're a newsman, Ted. A newsman.
Oh, Mr. Hillman, listen, I'm sorry, but it has nothing to do with money. Well, another $500 a week, Lou.
A newsman, Ted.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hillman. Oh, it's $450, Lou. Mr. Hillman, I'm sorry. Now I've made up my mind. Good luck on your show. Thanks a lot. Goodbye. Oh, I'm a newsman, aren't I, Lou? A newsman?
Yes, Ted. You're a newsman.
And a darn good one, too.
I never said that.
An international incident was narrowly averted today when a Russian fishing vessel agreed to withdraw from Norwegian territorial waters. Speaking of fish, I'll bet when the cat... Mail call. Get your mail, Murr.
Oh, thanks, Ted. What's the occasion? You never bring in the mail.
Well, I was just passing the mail room. I thought I'd save the mail boy a trip. Who knows, someday maybe he'll do something nice for me. Can I get you some coffee, Murr?
No, I can save you the trouble, Ted. I don't ever intend to do something nice for you.
That's because you didn't read the book that Georgette got me. It's called Turn the Other Cheek.
Oh, sounds like the history of inoculations.
This book says I carry the best weapon in the world inside here.
Well, it's certainly the best concealed.
Kind thought, that's all I need, Murr. If I think kindly of others, they can't hurt me. Hey, go ahead, try it. Insult me some more. Not only will I turn the other cheek, but I'll think of something wonderful to say in response.
Ted, please don't do this to me.
All right, I'll get the ball rolling. Ted is so dumb that...
Ted, you're taking all the fun out of this.
Come on, Murr. It's okay, really. Give me your best shot. Believe me, I don't know the meaning of the word offended.
You don't know the meaning of the word duck.
A clever jibe by a witty man.
Let me get you some coffee.
No, this is going to be the longest day of my life.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hey, Murr, guess what? I just got a letter from my Aunt Flo, and she's coming to Minneapolis.
A pleasant surprise for a wonderful person.
Who's your Aunt Flo?
Flo Meredith. Murr, I told you.
What, the columnist?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you never told me she was related
I
to you.
sure did. You just didn't listen.
An honest oversight by a decent guy.
My gosh. Flo Meredith must be the best-known newspaper woman in America. What's she coming here for?
She's covering the Walker trial.
Oh, that's right. All the papers are covering that. How often does a prominent millionaire go around butchering 3 people with a cleaver?
Still, I'm sure he has many delightful qualities.
But gee, Murr, I'm just so excited. I mean, Aunt Flo has always been my idol. She leads the most fantastic life. She goes everywhere, gets exclusive interviews with the biggest celebrities.
Hey, maybe while she's here, she can interview me.
Oh, sure. Why write about a butcher when you can go straight to the bologna?
A telling thrust by a droll chap.
Hey, Lou, did you know that Flo Meredith was Mary's aunt?
Your aunt?
Well, no, she's not really my aunt. She's my mother's cousin, a distant cousin. I haven't seen her since I was 11.
She's one of the best newspaper women in the country.
Although we've always been very close.
I guess journalistic talent must run in the family.
Oh, come on. No, I would never put myself in the same class as Flo Meredith.
Why? You do the same job she does, keeping the people informed. And you do it without a lot of glamour, publicity, and expense accounts.
No.
Wise words and well learned from a man who knows whereof he speaks.
Besides, Flo Meredith doesn't have to put up with a pompous, overpaid, under-talented anchorman.
Personally, Ted, I think the last part was pretty well earned.
In your hat, skinhead.
Who is it? Open up, kiddo. It's the working press.
Aunt
Oh,
Flo!
Mary.
Hi.
Oh, look at you. You're all grown up. Oh, my gosh, pajamas. I haven't seen anybody wearing pajamas since Hubert Humphrey. Now, don't get me wrong. Mrs. Humphrey was always present. As a matter of fact, I had a note from Muriel just the other day. She wanted the name of a little restaurant in Marrakesh. Baby, you look fantastic.
Thank you. So do you. Oh, gee, it's so great to have you here. Can I get you a drink?
Well, I wouldn't slug you in the mouth if you did.
Okay. You know, I wasn't expecting you until tomorrow.
Well, I thought I'd fly in tonight and kind of get a jump on things. Scotch will be fine on the rocks. Easy on the rocks.
Right.
Anyway, it gives us a chance to talk.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Oh, just fine.
Oh, you certainly look in the pink. I hear you're a producer now.
Well, yeah, I am. It's just a little station, you know.
Oh,
but
well, kiddo, you gotta learn someplace. Listen, tell me, what do you think about this murderer?
Oh, well,
Why did he chop all his victims into little pieces? Was he cuckoo or just overorganized?
Well, I think, you know, it's pretty obvious that in order for him to have done something like that, you know, it'd have to be
Deranged, bonkers, wigged out, fruitcake city.
mentally ill.
That too. Well, I think I better talk to some news people. Sometimes I've found that a good local reporter has a lead that everybody else has missed. You wouldn't happen to know anybody, would you?
What do you mean I wouldn't happen to know anybody?
Well, somebody who knows what's going on.
Well, and Flo, I am the producer of the 6 o'clock news. I mean, who would know any more?
Well, I don't know. I guess I was just thinking one of the old pros.
Okay, what's wrong with one of the young pros? I mean, this is my city. I know what's going on. I know people.
Baby, I never said you didn't. Oh, listen, if I sounded that, I'm sorry. I apologize honest.
Well, no, you don't have to apologize. Really, you don't. Shall I freshen that for you?
Who's the defense attorney on the case?
Well, that information is, you know, over at the station.
Oh, well, who's on the night desk?
Well, actually, we don't have a night desk.
Well, who's the editor of the evening paper?
Well, I never read the evening paper. I read the morning paper, though, you know, straight through.
Well, what's the number for Associated Press?
Okay. The Associated Press, that's, 553. Let me know that's UPI. It's, okay, well, you know, just look it up. I know the number. I know it. But I'll look it up.
Mary, wait a minute. That's all right. Never mind. Let me ask you another question.
Okay.
How's the family?
She's incredible. She's the most dynamic person I've ever met. Do you ever feel that way about someone? Do you ever say to yourself, boy, he's doing exactly what I'd like to do, only he does more of it in a week than I do in a year?
Yeah, Warren Beatty.
Good morning.
Oh,
Hi.
Mr. Grant, we're going to have a visitor this morning. My Aunt Flo is going to stop by the newsroom.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping I'd meet her. That's really great.
You two are really going to hit it off, too. You're both news people. I can't wait to introduce you.
Yeah, I only wish I was working on more exciting copy than this. Window makers irked by putty prices.
Hi, Mary.
Oh, Aunt Flo, hi. Come on in. Oh, Flo Meredith, I'd like you to meet our chief writer, Murray Slaughter.
It's a pleasure.
And this is our executive producer, Lou Grant.
Hi, fellas.
Pleased to meet you, Miss Meredith. You have quite a reputation.
Well, Mary seems to think you're pretty hot stuff, too.
I do my best.
Well, hey, this is a cute little place you got here.
Not really. Not all that little and not all that cute.
Sorry, no offense. Mary, you got a cute little boss here.
Flo Meredith? Well, what a thrill. I'm Ted Baxter, the anchorman.
Hi.
I suppose Mary's told you all about me.
Yes, she has.
Well, now you can hear it from the horse's mouth.
Well, that's almost the way she described you.
This is wonderful. It's so great meeting important people. You must be very excited.
So, Murray, you're the writer, huh? You must be having a field day with this Walker trial.
Oh, yeah, but I was just finishing working on a fast-breaking story first, on the putty situation.
Mary, it's your newsroom. But, honey, if I were you, I'd drop everything and concentrate on this murder trial. You'd never have a bigger story.
Oh, well, I'm sure that Mary feels from a television standpoint that the trial could go on for weeks. Some of these other items will be old news tomorrow.
Well, yeah, that's really what I...
It's none of my business, but from a newspaper standpoint, she's dead wrong. Murder sells. It's a fact of journalism.
You know, on the other hand, it's hard to argue with that.
I know a little bit about journalism myself. Not your scandal sheet scribbling, but good old hard-nosed reporting.
My scribbling has won 16 journalism awards. How many's your nose won?
How many has my nose won?
Listen, can I say something here? I've never done anything like this, but I think we all know what's happening. I mean, you two should really like each other. But somehow things have just gotten off to a bad start, you know, and I think we should be sensible enough to admit that, you know, so that it doesn't get in the way of what could be a terrific relationship.
Oh, all right. I admit it. She was starting to get on my nerves.
Okay, now, Aunt Flo, you too. Come on, just out.
All right, baby, if it's going to make you feel any better, I was beginning to think that he was a pompous, straight-laced blowhard.
There, you see. Now that it's all out in the open, we can just forget the last few minutes ever took place and start fresh.
How do you do, Miss Meredith?
I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Grant. It's a cute little place you got here.
You know, your aunt is really terrific.
Isn't she, though? Gee, I just wish Mr. Grant thought so. But I'm not going to give up. She's going to come to dinner tomorrow night. And see if I can get him to come, too.
Hey, you know something, Mary? You should have been a matchmaker. At Madison Square Garden.
Mr. Grant?
What is it, Mary?
I'd like to ask you a favor.
Sure. What?
Well, it's a personal favor.
Yeah, what is it?
I just want you to understand that it's not your ordinary favor. It's something that I'm asking you on the basis of our friendship. It's a very personal favor.
I understand. But before you ask me your personal favor, I think that there's something you should understand.
Sure.
If you ask me a personal favor and I do it, I could turn around tomorrow and ask you a personal favor, and you'd be obligated to me.
I understand.
Yeah, but I don't think you understand the kind of personal favor a guy like me could ask. For instance, I'm part of a weekly poker game with 4 other guys. Every 5th week, the game is at my place. It was fine when I was married, but now I've got nobody to make the sandwiches, serve the beer, empty the ashtrays, spray the stale air out of the room. I might ask you to come over 1 week as a personal favor.
I could do that.
Or, some weekends, I've been known to have one too many. You might get a phone call, say at 4 o'clock in the morning, from any bar in a radius of 30 miles. And you'd have to come over, get me in the car somehow, drive me home. I don't drive when I've been drinking.
Commendable.
Get me up to my apartment, which is 3 flights up. Clean me up. And dump me in bed as a personal favor.
I could do that.
Or, I've got this friend, Iggy Wochuk. Saved my life once in the Army. Mm-hmm. And he comes to town once, twice a year, and he always asks me the same thing, can I get him a date? But he doesn't phrase it that way. What Iggy says is, hello, Lou, I want woman. So, Mary, are you sure you want to ask me this personal favor?
How often did you say Iggy comes to town?
Okay, what's your favor?
Okay. My Aunt Flo
Oh.
is coming to my house for dinner tomorrow night, and I want you to come too.
All right. As a personal favor to you, I accept your invitation to come to dinner.
Thank you, Mr. Grant.
And now, it's time for me to ask you a personal favor.
Yes, Mr. Grant, what is it?
Cancel the dinner. All right, I'll come.
Good.
I'll come. Hey, wait. I want you to remember one thing, though. When you go out with Iggy Wochuk, stay away from candlelit restaurants. Fire makes him crazy.
He took criticism well. I like that. You could look him smack in the eye and say, Sir Winston, your painting stinks.
Did you ever meet him?
No, I never met Churchill. No.
I thought maybe during the war.
No. We must have just missed each other.
Lou, hit me again, will you? I feel like celebrating tonight.
What are you celebrating?
The Walker trial. This afternoon, I filed an exclusive interview with the accused.
You're kidding. How did you get in to see him?
Well, I can't reveal the details, kiddo. Let's just say it was a combination of arm twisting, bribery, and deceit. All the tools that we reporters employ to safeguard democracy.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Lou. I'm sure you've done the same.
No. I never interviewed a murderer. Highest I ever got was burglary. With aggravated assault.
Wait, what about the water commissioner in Chicago? Tell Aunt Flo that. You just, go ahead, tell her.
Yeah, that's a good story. Yeah. There was this crooked commissioner.
Joe Funderburg?
Yeah. How did you know?
I sent his boss to prison. I almost got killed collecting the evidence. I had to crawl a half a mile through a sewer pipe to escape. Oh, but it was worth it. He was a tough cookie, wasn't he, Lou?
Yeah, it sure was.
Well, I interrupted you. What was your story?
No story.
Oh, come on.
No story, dull story.
Oh, come on, Mr. Grant.
No story.
Mr. Grant was with the Detroit Free Press. That was a great paper, wasn't it, Mr. Grant?
Great paper.
Oh, you don't have to sell me. I turned down a chance to be their managing editor. I've always wondered if I made the right choice.
Managing editor?
Yeah, so believe me, I know it's a great paper.
Fair paper.
But in this business, you have to move right along. Life is too short to get stuck behind a desk. Come on, let's have a real drink.
I've had enough.
Oh, and you call yourself a newspaper man?
Listen, speaking of drinking, Mr. Grant, tell her about your city editor.
I don't want it.
Oh, go on. He had this city editor who used to wear a tag around his neck, and it said...
It said, if I'm found unconscious, don't notify anybody I'm a lush. Oh, kiddo, that's an old story. I've never been on a newspaper in my life where somebody didn't claim to have seen that tag.
Listen, kiddo. I don't claim I saw that tag. I said I saw it. And if I said I saw it, see?
Listen, I believe you. If you say that you saw that tag, you saw that tag.
Well, don't say you believe me if you really don't believe me.
I believe you.
Good, because I never saw that tag. I just saw it. And you call yourself a newswoman? Good night, Mary.
Mr. Grant?
Thanks for another wonderful party.
How could you do that?
Do what?
You kept topping him on everything he said.
Oh, Mary, look. Lou Grant is a big boy. He can take care of himself. Harry Truman once said to me, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Harry Truman said that to you?
Well, actually, he said it to his chef, but I was standing right behind him.
Can't believe you're this upset about last night. I know how anxious you were for things to be okay between your aunt and me, but is that any reason for you to be hanging out alone in a bar at this time of day? Huh? Is that any reason, Mary? Give me a reason. Give me a good reason, Mary, why you should be sitting here like this at this time of day.
I'm meeting my Aunt Flo for lunch. Mr. Grant, I'm really sorry about what happened last night. I mean, the way my aunt treated you. That's one of the reasons I'm having lunch with her today. I'm going to try to straighten her out.
It's all straightened out. I called your aunt last night and apologized to her.
You apologized to her?
Mm-hmm.
How could you change your mind, like, after the way she treated you?
Oh, Mary, she's okay. You just have to understand her. We had a woman like that on the paper in Chicago. One woman among 24 guys. She was the best reporter there. So naturally, the others gave her the works. Dirty tricks, hostility, insults. One rotten bum even took her typewriter apart at night and left all the pieces on her desk. Didn't bother her. She just picked up the roller and hit the dirty bum over the head with it.
Well, I don't, Mr. Grant, what does this have to do with my Aunt Flo?
You see, Mary, when your aunt started out, she was a pioneer. All working women were. Pioneers have to be tough. They don't win popularity contests. People like Flo Meredith broke the ground for people like Mary Richards. You see what I mean?
Boy, you know something? Sometimes you really surprise me. I mean, you're not what I'd ever call a liberated man, but sometimes, Mr. Grant, wow.
Yeah, well.
Of course, I'm never really sure about your stories. Not convinced there ever was a woman on the paper in Chicago, or that some jerk took her typewriter apart, or that she batted him over the head with the roller.
You want to see the scar?
Oh, Mary. Look, I can't stay to lunch. I have to leave town this afternoon. I wanted to say thank you for everything. I'm sorry about the tiff we had.
Oh. Well, listen, Aunt Flo, if you can't fight with your family, who can you fight with?
Lou, I really had a great time last night. That was a terrific little joint you took me to.
You took her to a little joint?
When I called her up last night, I invited her for a nightcap.
Yes, one nightcap in 6 different places. And you know something? You ought to see this little devil tango.
You dance with this little devil?
And only once in 3 hours did he let the rose drop from his lips.
That was to bite her on the shoulder.
Lou, next time I'm in Minneapolis, maybe we can finish up where we left off.
It's a date.
Bye-bye, baby.
You're gonna finish up where you left off?
Hey, if I was good enough for Churchill.
So, they finally found him guilty, huh? Well, that's hardly a surprise.
Hardly.
I'm gonna miss reading your aunt's reports on the trial. Where's she off to now?
I don't know. She said something about a beheading in Iraq.
Oh, gee, that's a pretty grim assignment.
Oh, well, no, it's not an assignment. It's just something she's always wanted to see.
Well, if she thinks I'm going to wait around to give her an interview, she's crazy. You hear that, Mary?
Yeah, I got it, Ted. Interview you. She's crazy.
She had her chance and she blew it. I don't need any help to get my name in print.
That's right. He's been printing his name for years.
You know what's wrong with your Aunt Mary?
She's got a big ego.
That's something no one in this business can afford. I mean, take me. And I'm good. I'm exceptionally good. But I don't go around showing.
That's very true, Ted.
She's unfeminine, Mary. I have to...
Hello, people. No, don't turn around, Mary. No, no. I want you to close your eyes. Now, no arguments. You just close your eyes.
It's all right, Sue Ann. She's seen you without makeup before.
Oh, Murray. I just hope my mind's still active when I'm your age. Here, close your eyes now. All right. Now, you can open them. Well, what do you think?
Can I close them again? What is that?
It's a free-form mobile representing the 4 basic food groups. I used it on a special I did last week called What's All This Fuss About Famine? I think it's just the thing to brighten up your new apartment.
Oh, well, gee, Sue Ann, I'd have to check the lease to make sure there isn't a regulation against, you know, hanging food.
Well, I know you'll find just the right spot for it. I know. Why don't you put it in your bedroom? You must need something in there to relieve the tedium.
Hello, Sue Ann. Hi, guys. Love your ring, Mary. This is Ted Baxter saying happy days are here again.
Well, did you make that up, Ted?
No, it's from some song. I forget the name of it.
What are you so happy about?
The circus is in town, and they want me.
Oh, terrific, Ted. Do you have to bring your own shovel?
So happens you want me to ride at the head of the parade. I'm this year's Grand Marshal. Would have had it last year, except for that big, dumb, stupid basketball player. Does the sports on Channel 8. He made a fool of himself.
What happened?
Well, he got into the wrong car. He squeezed into the little one with all the clowns and kind of wedged them all in. They had to take the car apart so they could get out. It sort of ruined the effect.
Gee, it sounds like the Grand Marshal's job has a history of disaster.
Yeah, well, this year they've got me.
I rest my case.
Nothing can bug me, Murr. Nothing can spoil my day now that I'm going to be Grand Marshal of the circus parade.
Forget it, Ted. You aren't.
What?
I said forget it. My anchor man isn't marching down the street with a chimp. Tends to give him an undignified image.
Oh, Lou, it won't give me an undignified image.
I was talking about the chimp.
Okay.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Georgette. What brings you here?
Ted, he's parking the car.
Oh. How about the coffee?
Okay. Mary, when Ted gets here, you've got to talk to him. He's very upset.
Yeah, sure. What about?
I don't know. He's too upset to talk about it.
Well, then what makes you think he'll talk to me?
I know he will, Mary. He said, I'm not going to burden you with my problems. It's just a bore to burden people with your troubles. Let's go see Mary.
Oh.
Mary, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
What's this?
It's a present from Sue Ann. It's a mobile. I'm trying to find a place for it.
Why don't you put it in a mobile home?
Yeah?
What do you want me to do with it?
I don't know.
Mary, whatever it is that's bothering Ted, you'll have to worm it out of him. He likes to hide his true feelings.
Okay. Hi, Ted.
Hi, Mary.
Ted, is something wrong?
I can never hide anything from you, Mary. All right, I'll tell you. I'm leaving WJM.
Leaving? Why?
Because I'm not appreciated. After giving 7 years of the best I've got, Lou still treats me like dirt.
Oh, come on.
Treats me like a child, Mary.
Oh, Ted, that's not true. I mean, sure, maybe he bosses you around, but he doesn't treat you like a child. He respects you as a mature adult.
Then why won't he let me go to the circus? I mean, that's a great honor, Mary, being a Grand Marshal of a circus, a great honor. The Grand Marshal rides ahead of the elephants.
Well, Ted, for what it's worth, I think Mr. Grant was wrong.
Then why don't you talk to him, Mary? He'll listen to you. Maybe he'll change his mind.
Well, I'm afraid it's a little late. I heard before I left the office that the circus has already chosen another Grand Marshal.
Already? Boy, they don't waste any time, do they? Who'd they get to replace me? The mayor, the governor?
Chuckles the clown.
Chuckles? A kiddie show host? A Grand Marshal of a circus? A clown? Oh, Mary, I hate to say this, but I hope they laugh at him.
Leaving 28 people condominiumless. Big deal. Now, word from one of our sponsors.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, he's still angry over Chuckles leading the circus parade today instead of him. And I'll tell you something more, I don't blame him.
Oh, come on, Mary. You're going to be reasonable now, aren't you? You're going to be fair and look at both sides of things and see Ted's point of view.
I mean it, Mert. You know how close Ted came to quitting his job over this?
Not close enough.
Oh, my. Oh, dear.
Mr. Grant?
Oh, Lord.
Mr. Grant?
Something terrible has happened.
What is it, Lou?
Someone we all know is dead.
What?
Hmm?
Who?
No, I won't tell you about it now. I don't want to upset you.
Mr. Grant!
Where's Ted? I gotta tell Ted.
He's on the air. Well, what happened, Lou? Who died? Will you tell us?
Chuckles. Chuckles the clown is dead. It was a freak accident. He went to the parade dressed as Peter Peanut. And a rogue elephant tried to show him. I gotta get this on the air. Before you start working on the formal obituary. Chuckles' real name was George. His wife's name is Louise. The elephant's name is Jucko.
We'll be back right after this commercial.
Ted, listen very closely. Chuckles the clown was just killed. He was dressed as a peanut and an elephant crushed him.
Stop trying to cheer me up, Lou. I mean, that's funny, but that's in bad taste.
Ted, it's not a joke.
You mean it?
Yes.
Good Lord.
All right, now listen. Murray is working on a formal obituary for tomorrow. You go on now and you'll just have to ad-lib something.
What'll I say? I hardly know the man.
Well, sure you did. You knew him. You were on his show.
Well, it's hard to know a man is chasing around with a rubber chicken.
Ted, just say something short and simple and warm. You can do it. We're counting on you.
Don't worry, I won't let you down.
Ladies and gentlemen, sad news. One of our most beloved entertainers and close personal friend of mine is dead. Chuckles the clown died today from he died a broken man. Chuckles leaves a wife. At least I assume he was married. He didn't seem like the other kind. I don't know his age, but I guess he was probably in his early 60s. It's kind of hard to judge a guy's face, especially when he's wearing big lips and a light bulb for a nose. But he had his whole life in front of him, except for the 60-some-odd years he already lived. I remember Chuckles used to recite a poem at the end of each program. It was called The Credo of a Clown. I'd like to offer it now in his memory. A little song, a little dance, a little seltzer down your pants. That's what it's all about, folks. That's what he stood for. That's what gave his life meaning. Chuckles liked to make people laugh. You know what I like to think? I like to think that somewhere up there tonight, in his honor, a choir of angels is sitting on whoopee cushions. This is Ted Baxter saying good night and good news.
Chuckles worked for this station for 20 years. The least we can do is put together some kind of tribute to him.
Well, I think I got a title for it. Requiem for a Peanut.
That isn't very respectful, Murray.
I'm sorry, Lou, but I can't help it. I mean, I've been coming up with dumb jokes about it ever since you broke the news to us yesterday afternoon.
What a shock.
It sure was.
A real tragedy.
Terrible thing.
Lucky more people weren't hurt. Lucky that elephant didn't go after somebody else.
That's right. After all, you know how hard it is to stop after just one peanut.
That's not funny, Murphy.
Hey, what are we laughing at?
Chuckles.
That's not nice.
Oh, I know. Lou, why do I say things like that?
It's a release, a kind of defense mechanism. Oh, it's like whistling in a graveyard. You laugh at something that scares you. We laugh at death because we know that death will have the last laugh on us.
That's very good, Lou. It's not only good, it's heavy.
Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee.
It tolls for thee. It's movingly put, Lou. Why does it toll for me?
Because this could have happened to any of us, Ted.
Right. Somewhere out there's an elephant with your name on it.
You're right, Lou. It could have been me.
Ah, now I couldn't.
I wanted to go, and you wouldn't let me, remember?
Dad, it doesn't work that way.
You saved my life, Lou. You saved my life.
Please, Ted. I feel bad enough today.
Oh, Ted, my car's being fixed. I wonder, could I ride with you and Georgette to the funeral tomorrow?
Sure, the more the merrier.
Mary, dear, there's no point in duplicating efforts. I'll do the tribute to Chuckles this afternoon on my show.
No, Sue Ann.
I'm peeling onions. My eyes will be too puffy for anything else.
Sue Ann! everyone being so callous about this?
Callous? Well, I'll have you know, dear, that Chuckles and I were very close. I baked the first custard pie he ever sat in.
Well, all right, maybe callous is not the word, but the man died. And it seems to me the only people who are showing any reverence around here are Mr. Grant and me.
I can just see the insurance claim. Cause of death, a busted goober.
I don't know what you two are laughing at, but I'll take a chance it's dirty.
Bert, you're not still making jokes about that.
I'm sorry, Mary.
Oh, it's a release, Mary. People need it to get over a tragedy. Everybody does it.
I don't. Now, shall we go over the tribute?
Oh, yeah, right. That's a good idea.
I took your suggestion, Mr. Grant. I screened some of Chuckles' old shows this morning.
Uh-huh.
Some of his best-known characters were Mr. Fee-Fi-Fo, Billy Banana, Aunt Yoo-Hoo, and, well, of course, Peter Peanut.
Sorry. No, I'm sorry, Mary.
Well, that's perfectly all right, Mr. Grant. The tribute was your idea, however, if you think it's funny.
No. You're absolutely right. The guy deserves a dignified farewell.
Exactly. Okay, I thought what we'd do is show some film of Chuckles at work and then simply the words, as we remember him.
Oh, Mary, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice, really nice.
Yeah, that's a great idea. As we remember him. Who was Aunt Yoo-Hoo?
Well, I don't think we'd want to use Aunt Yoo-Hoo.
Why not? What did he do as Aunt Yoo-Hoo?
Well, no, not much. He just, he put on a dress and screamed, Yoo-Hoo! And then at the end of the show, he'd turn his little back to the camera and bend over. And on his bloomers were written, the end.
Maybe they should bury him that way.
I give up. You win. Chuckles' death was a scream.
No, come on, Mary. We're not laughing because he's dead. I mean, we all liked him, and we're very, very sorry.
Well, then why are you laughing?
Mary, dear, don't the circumstances strike you as being just a trifle bizarre?
After all, the guy died wearing a peanut suit, killed by an elephant.
Yeah. Born in a trunk, died in a trunk.
All right. Just forget what he was wearing. Suppose he hadn't been dressed as a peanut. Would his death still be funny?
Could have been worse. He could have gone as Billy Banana and had a gorilla peel him to death.
Thanks, Sue Ann. Just paid $50 to have my shoes done. It's a cream shine, I think that's what he would have wanted.
Why do people always send flowers when someone passes on?
What would you suggest, dear? Fruit?
It's so sad. Funerals always come too late.
I'm not sure I understand that, Georgia.
Well, I mean, we take people for granted while they're with us. Then when we're gone, we wish we'd been nicer to them. So we dress in black and cry our eyes out. Why don't we ever think to do that while they're still with us?
Good question.
I wish I were nice to the Chuckles when I had the chance. I kind of looked down on him, you know, being a clown and all. I was prejudiced against him just because his skin was different colors than mine.
Hi. Not much of a crowd, is there? No. If this were my funeral, it'd be packed.
That's right, Ted. It's just a matter of giving the public what they want. I wonder which ones are the other clowns. And you'll know soon. They're all gonna jump out of a little hearse.
Oh. This is a funeral. A man has died. We came here to show respect, not to laugh.
I'm sorry, Mary. All right, no more jokes.
My friends, any man's death diminishes me because I am involved with mankind. Therefore, ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee.
Hey, Louis stole your poem.
Chuckles the Clown brought pleasure to millions. The characters he created will be remembered by children and adults alike. Peter Peanut, Mr. Fee-Fi-Fo, Billy Banana, and my particular favorite, Aunt Yoo-Hoo. And not just for the laughter that they provided. There was always some deeper meaning to whatever Chuckles did. Do you remember Mr. Fee-Fi-Fo's little catchphrase? You remember how, when his arch rival, Senor Kaboom, hit him with a giant cucumber and knocked him down? Mr. Fee-Fi-Fo would always pick himself up. Dust himself off and say, I hurt my foo-foo. Life's a lot like that. From time to time, we all fall down and hurt our foo-foo. If only we could deal with it as simply and bravely and honestly as Mr. Fee-Fi-Fo. And what did Chuckles ask in return? Not much. In his own words, a little song, a little dance, a little seltzer down your face. Excuse me, young lady. Yes, you. Would you stand up, please? Please, won't you? You feel like laughing, don't you? Don't try to hold it back. Go ahead, laugh out loud. Don't you see, nothing would have made Chuckles happier. He lived to make people laugh. Tears were offensive to him, deeply offensive. He hated to see people cry. So go ahead, my dear. Laugh for Chuckles.
Well, I mean, I just felt like such a fool standing up there like that.
Mary, forget about it. Everybody else did. All in all, it was a very nice funeral.
All's well that ends well.
Coffee will be ready in a minute.
You know, it's the sort of funeral I would want.
Oh, not me. I want to be cremated and have my ashes thrown on Robert Redford.
What about you, Lou?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to make a fuss. When I go, I just want to be stood outside in the garbage with my hat on.
What kind of funeral do you want, Mayor?
Well, all I know is I just don't want an organ playing a lot of sad music.
What do you want him to play? Everything's coming up roses?
I'd like a nice, fancy funeral. I mean, if I were going to die.
What do you mean, if?
I'm not going.
Why not? And how else are you going to be reunited with your brain?
I'm not going to die. You see, I'm into this thing where if I get sick, I mean real sick, where I'm about to go, they just take me away and freeze me. Then in about 200 or 300 years, when they find a cure for whatever it was that made me sick, they'll just unfreeze me.
Lou, it's none of my business, but,
It's a little early to be drinking scotch, right?
Right.
But I'm not drinking it. I have a toothache, and a dentist, a man with a degree, instructed me to take some scotch and hold it on my tooth. That is not drinking scotch. This is drinking scotch.
Lou, I'm glad I caught you before you left.
Wait a minute. I'm not finished. You asked me a question, I'm giving you an answer. Notice the difference now. This is not drinking scotch at 9 o'clock in the morning. See, I'm holding it on my tooth to reduce the pain.
How can you do that and talk?
I must have swallowed it. I gotta get to the dentist.
Lou, I gotta ask you something.
Anything you have to ask, ask Mary. Whatever she says goes. When I'm not here, she's in charge. And I'm going to the best dental appointment in my life.
Hi. Hiya, Gus. Come on, will you, Ted?
Trying to make up my mind.
Look, if you want in the football pool, you got to do it now. There are only 2 squares left.
Oh, no, please, not the football pool. Guys, I've got work to do.
Okay, I'm in. How much?
50 cents apiece.
I'll take one.
Ted, it's a lousy 50 cents. Go crazy. Take both of them.
You're talking a whole dollar, Murr. Only takes 1 square to win. Luck be a lady tonight. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, William, Trimble, toe. Wire, Limberlock. 3 geese in a flock. 1 flew east, 1 flew west, 1 flew over the cuckoo's nest. My mother told me O-U-T spells flock, you dirty fish rag you. I'll take this one.
It's about time.
I only did that to get your goat married. Did I get your goat?
Yes, Ted, you got my goat.
I got her goat, Murr.
Oh, Ted, wait a minute. You got a public service spot. Let me give you the copy.
What is it this time? TBVD what?
It's the Big Sisters Association for Juvenile Delinquents.
Sorry, Mary, I only do diseases.
It's a very worthy cause. It's helped a lot of troubled kids. It's not going to kill you to donate a little free time.
Oh, yeah? And what are you doing? I don't see you donating any time.
I'm producing the spot.
Oh, big deal. Big contribution. If you really thought it was worthwhile, you'd be out in the streets helping those kids.
Well, Ted, as a matter of fact, I've been thinking seriously about getting a little sister.
Thinking seriously, Mary?
Yeah.
Well, now, I've been thinking seriously about becoming a plastic surgeon so that I can help tattooed people start a new life.
You know something? You're right. I'm going to stop talking about it, and I'm going to start doing something about it. I'm going to call the Big Sisters today.
You are? Because of what I said, I talked you into it?
Yes, Ted?
Gee, you have no idea what that means to me. I mean, nobody ever listens to me. Sometimes when I say something in a room, nobody listens. But it's all changed now. You have no idea how good that makes me feel, Murray.
What?
Nothing.
Look, are you really serious about this Big Sister thing?
Yeah, why?
Well, not that you wouldn't be a good influence on the kids, just that taking in a juvenile delinquent might be a lot to handle.
I know.
But, Mary, these girls have been around. You don't know what kind of trouble they've been in. I mean, some of these girls may have dated heavily.
What are you trying to say? That I haven't lived enough? That I'm too naive to be a big sister?
Well, let's face it, Mary. You are not what I would call an experienced woman.
Murray, you have no idea how experienced or inexperienced I am. I mean, sure, true, I'm not what you'd call a wild woman, but I'm hardly innocent. might not have been around, but I've been nearby.
Okay, Mayor. I just wanted you to know what you were getting into.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Murray.
Hi, Gus.
Hey, guys, we gotta get moving on this helicopter deal. I mean, holy cow. If we don't buy that baby soon, we're gonna miss out on a bargain of the century.
Yeah, Gus, we got your memo about it.
When I was directed for Channel 6, having our own helicopter was the greatest. I mean, for forest fires, floods, tornadoes. Without aerial shots, those things are a disaster.
So you really think it's a good deal, huh?
Are you kidding? Holy smoke. Helicopters sell for $150,000. We can get this one for $95,000.
Hello, I'd like to talk to somebody about the Big Sisters program.
I just want to know, don't you think it's a good idea to get a helicopter?
Hello, my name
Mary, in a few years, it'll pay for itself.
What is it, Gus?
Do you agree about the helicopter?
Yes, certainly we should have a helicopter.
Terrific.
Hello, my name is Mary Richards, and I'd like to talk to somebody about getting a little sister. Right. Listen, I think I should mention that I haven't had a whole lot of experience in this area, and I was sort of wondering if you had a girl who hasn't done, well, a girl, you know, who hasn't been... Listen, would you have a girl who's just sort of cranky?
I have the greatest news in the world. I have just been nominated Twin Cities TV Woman of the Year.
What year?
I have to send them a resume, and I was hoping someone would type it for me.
Oh, come on, Sue Ann, you can type.
Oh, I know, but it's so difficult with these fantastically long nails.
Gee, I always thought they were retractable.
I don't suppose you could help me.
Oh, come on, Sue Ann, I have to get this story finished.
Oh, at least look it over, couldn't you? I mean, after all, you're a writer. You have a way with words. You have such a facile command of the language. You really know how to sling it.
Let's see. Celebrity chairman of the Junior Red Cross, volunteered 120 hours to the Baptist Youth Fellowship. Hey, I didn't know you did that.
Neither did the Baptists. Let's see, what other unselfish things have I done to aid mankind?
Did you include the time the Shriners were in town?
Murray, I'm going to let that remark go now. It may hurt you very deeply later. Hi, Mary. Oh, Mary, I am so sorry. I don't know how they could have passed you over. Maybe another year.
Sue Ann has been nominated for TV Woman of the Year.
And you weren't.
Well, congratulations, Sue Ann.
Are you bitter?
No.
Oh.
So, how did things work out at Big Sisters?
Terrific. They put you through a kind of screening process, and I guess I passed because I've got a little sister.
Oh, what's she like?
Well, we were just sort of introduced. We didn't get a chance to talk too much, but she's 15, bright, cute as a button, and out on probation for shoplifting.
What was the name of this group, Mary?
The Big Sisters.
Big Sisters? That would be the perfect thing for me to do to clinch the award. And I'd be wonderful at it. I had an ideal relationship with my own sister. And it wasn't easy. Naturally, she resented being the ugly one.
I had to mention the Big Sisters, didn't I? Now, because of me, some poor, underprivileged kid is going to be forced to learn how to cook a quiche.
Hey, Mary, we got it.
Hey, got what?
The helicopter. Thanks for the go-ahead, Mary. Smart move.
You really took... I mean, Mary, you really bought it? That was a big decision.
Wait a minute. Only Mr. Grant can make a decision like that.
But Lou said you were in charge, and you said get a helicopter.
I was in charge?
Yeah, didn't you know Lou had to go to the dentist this morning?
Gus, I had no idea. You asked me if I agreed that we should get a helicopter, and I said, yeah, that was an opinion, not a decision.
Look, Mary, the deal's been made. You got yourself a whirlybird.
A helicopter? What's Mr. Grant going to say?
I don't know. You want to fly over to his dentist and find out?
I really love what you're doing to your new apartment, Mary, but it's funny. The last time I was here, the ceiling seemed higher.
Probably because you weren't standing on a chair then.
You're probably right.
Let's see. Yeah? Yeah, I think that's even.
Feels even. Thanks, Mary.
You're welcome.
Anything I can help with before Francine comes?
No, everything's fine. Except me. To tell you the truth, I'm not quite sure how to act. I've never had a sister.
Neither did I. And I was lonely, so I made up an imaginary sister. Dottie. She taught me how to tap dance. I wonder whatever happened to her.
Francie, hi. Come on in. Francie, this is Georgette Franklin. This is Francie Stevens.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Well, I guess I better be going now.
Well, no, hey, don't rush off.
Oh, thanks, but Ted and I are going to the movies this afternoon, and I have to go home and make the popcorn.
Oh. Well, have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye, Francie.
Well, hope you didn't have any trouble finding the place. I tried to call to see if you needed a ride.
My probation officer dropped me off.
Mr. Cooper, very nice man.
He's a creep.
Well, how about some lunch? You like hamburgers?
No.
Well, can I fix you something else? Let's see, I've got tuna fish, chicken salad, and I got frozen pizza.
Got any grass?
I've got sardines. Well, we can have lunch later. So, you're in high school?
Yeah.
You like it?
Oh, it's better than having a lit cigar stuck up your nose. I'll bet you were a cheerleader.
Still shows, huh?
Probably dated the football captain.
Oh, well, no, he was only the quarterback.
Made good grades, too, right?
Yeah, I was terrible in math.
Yeah, I know your type. Never late, never absent, never getting loaded, never getting busted. A real Susie cream cheese.
Francie, could I make a suggestion?
What?
Knock it off. Look, I know it may not seem that you and I have a lot in common, you know, but why don't you give it a chance? You might even get to like me.
Compared to what?
A lit cigar up your nose?
Okay, let's give it a try.
Okay.
Surprise!
I have a little sister, too. And mine's black.
She's very quick, isn't she?
This is Celestine Watkins.
Hi, Celestine. I'm Mary Richards, and this is Francie Stevens.
Hi. Oh, you girls should have a lot in common. She's a delinquent, too. Celestine and I were just on our way to the movies. Would you care to join us?
Well, maybe some other time, Sue Ann. See, Francie and I were just kind of getting to know each other.
What a good idea. We'll do that, too.
Celestine, can I get you something?
Oh, no, thanks. I have these. Hey, you want some?
Sure, I love reds.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like some?
Listen, girls, what you do on your own is one thing, you know, but when you're here, I'm afraid I'm going to have to put my foot down. I'm sorry, but I just don't go for that kind of thing.
You don't go for Tic Tacs?
Yeah, well, you know.
Trying to type you a thank you note for letting me hang out here for the last few days.
Listen, I'm just sorry I didn't get a chance to spend more time with you, but what with my boss out with a sick tooth and everything, I've really had my hands full.
Hey, Mayor, did you hear? I won the pool.
Where's Murray?
He'll be back in a few minutes.
Hi, Francie. Francie, I've been meaning to give you a little advice.
Just because you've been in trouble is no reason to be ashamed. And everybody deserves a second chance, so make the most of it. Because it may not seem like it now, but there are wonderful years ahead. For example, just think, in 3 or 4 years, you'll be old enough to date me.
I'll try and remember that, Mr. Baxter.
Good.
I'll see you tonight at 7:30, right, Mary?
Right, see you then.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, I was just looking at your helicopter, Mary.
Gus, will you please not call it my helicopter?
They said they were going to bring it over later this afternoon. Where do you want to keep it?
I don't know. Can it just hover?
Hey, Murray. Murray, where's my money?
In my top left-hand drawer, Ted.
Was that camera left or real left?
Left, Ted.
It's not here, Murray.
What do you mean it's not there? It's got to be there. I just put it in there before lunch. It's not there.
Somebody stole my money.
Oh, Ted, that's ridiculous. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Well, you're just wrong. Francie doesn't steal money from desks. She happens to be a shoplifter.
Mijote, mon petit cassoulet, tranche de jambon. If you speak French to food, it tries harder. Would you like to say something?
I don't think so.
Salad looks bad, Mary.
How can it look bad, Sue Ann? Everything's fresh.
Mary. Mary, naive. Out of it, Mary. Bad is a hip way of saying good. Everybody knows that. Well, for instance, if I like that outfit, I'd say those threads are bad. Get it?
Sure. Sue Ann, your show is really bad.
Thank you, Mary. That's very sweet of you. Oh, Celestine and I are having such fun together. Last night we went to a double feature. Shaft and Superfly. Oh, it was wonderful watching them stick it to the honkies. It's just too bad that Francie isn't sharing some of her cultural and social upbringing with you. Oh, silly me, but of course she is. She stole Ted's money.
Sue Ann, you don't know that.
Well, Mary, just because you blew it with Francie, you don't have to take it out on
I
me.
didn't blow it with Francie. I'm just trying to figure how I'm going to ask her about the money.
Well, you don't have to worry about it. I know the perfect way to ease in.
No, Sue Ann, please. It's between Francie and me. I
Now,
really don't...
Nonsense, Mary. Let me help you. They always relate better to people closer to their own age.
Hi, Sue Ann. Hi, Mary.
Hi, girls.
Okay, everybody, on top.
Smells wonderful. What are we having?
Soul food, collard greens, black-eyed peas, and ham hocks. And a béarnaise sauce that makes the whole thing palatable. Say, I have an idea. While we're having our salad, why don't we play a marvelous game I know? It's called I Confess.
Sue Ann, I really don't think...
The object of the game is to tell something that we've done that we now regret. Who'd like to go first? Celestine.
Well, okay. I lied to you.
We see, this is just the kind of thing we're after. Now, what was the lie?
Well, I lied to you when I said that the kids thought that your show was the hippest thing since Soul Train.
Well, that's all right, dear. I don't mind. We all boogie to a different drummer. Oh, I love being a big sister. All right, Mary, it's your turn.
I don't want to play.
Oh, Mary. Come on, just tell something that you did that you now regret.
Okay. I bought a helicopter without knowing it.
That was dumb, Mary. Thank you.
Now it's your turn, Sue Ann.
All righty. Well, I guess it's no secret that I was a child prodigy. I was reading cookbooks at 2 and started pickling at 6. When I was 12, I was quite heavily into sauces. By my 13th birthday, I wanted to bake my first walnut cake, but we didn't have any walnuts. So I went down to Mr. Mack's grocery store, and I stole a whole bag of them. Oh, the next day I was so ashamed, I went back to confess. but it was too late. Mr. Mack had died during the night. And I just know it was God's way of punishing me for taking those walks. Now, Francie, dear, it's your turn.
I don't want to play. I think it's a stupid game.
All right, dear, then why don't we just chat? Francie, did you steal the money out of Murray's desk?
No,
Well, how else are you going to find out? She wouldn't play the game.
Francie, I'm sorry about this stupid game. I really am. Look, the thing is, the money was taken out of Murray's desk, and I want you to know that I don't believe that you took it.
Mary,
I mean, sure, a lot of people figure that because a kid's been in trouble once before, she'll be in trouble again, and I just want you to know I set them straight. I mean, what are big sisters for, huh?
Mary, I think there's something
Because you and I said we trust each other, didn't we? And I want you to know that I do trust you, and I'm not going to let anyone accuse you of something you didn't do.
Mary, I took the money.
Who else?
Well, do I call the fuzz or not?
No, Ted. Francie gave me the money. Here it is.
Yeah, $50. So, she stole it, huh?
Yes, Ted.
I was right, huh?
Yes, Ted, you were right.
You were wrong.
Yes, Ted, I was wrong.
I was right and you were wrong.
Yes, Ted, you were right and I was wrong.
You were wrong
yes,
and I was
Ted,
right.
I was wrong and...
All right, Mayor, let's not dwell on it.
You know, it's kind of interesting. I sit here. I don't make a lot of money, but I see a lot of life passing me by. And some weeks I prefer money.
Hi.
Hi.
More life.
Can I speak to you for a minute, Mary?
Yeah, sure. Sure, come on. We're going here, okay?
Mary, the most wonderful thing just happened.
Yeah? Great. What?
Well, I just stole this outfit. Look.
Francie, how is that wonderful?
Well, I feel really terrible about taking it. I mean, I must be making progress.
Dear, we're going to have a little talk. Hi, Mr. Grant. Do you remember what I said to you last night?
Aren't you going to ask me how I am?
How are you, Mr. Grant?
Not tops. I have you in my chair, a kid in my office, a hole in my gum, and a helicopter in my parking space. That's not tops, Mary.
Okay, we're going to get out of here right now.
No.
But, Mr. Grancy, we have something to talk
In
about.
front of me.
Yeah, but what we have to talk about is kind of...
Nobody's going anywhere. Now, what's going on around here?
Mary, that's okay. I don't mind him knowing I shoplifted this.
What, are you crazy, kid? You know what they'll do to you if they catch you? It could ruin your whole life. Now, listen to me. You're going to have to cut this stuff out because... Who is she? Does anybody know her?
Yes. My little sister from the Big Sisters Association.
I guess that's enough. Now, look, you're going to have to take that outfit back now. You know what now means? It doesn't mean you walk back to that store. You run. Run, run, run.
Yeah, well, Mr. Grant, I was just about to tell her that.
Now, listen, kid, nobody had to tell you that. You don't go around telling people you stole something if you didn't expect to have to take it back.
I would never have thought of that. You know, Mr. Grant, you are really impressive.
It's the Novocaine.
Francie, would you like me to go with you when you take it back?
No, thanks, Mary. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to pay my dues.
Pay your dues. Good, good, good.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, how hard can it be to take something back, right? You just walk in and say, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I don't need this. I don't want this. Please take it back.
Good, Mary. Now, just remember that when you take back the helicopter.
You see this hole in my gum? This hole cost me $200. And another 40 for the liquor.
It must have been martinis. I think you got an olive stuck in there.
That's great. Bye-bye. Oh, what a relief. They took the outfit back. They're not going to press charges, and Francie feels fine.
And we have peace in our time.
You know something? This Big Sister program really works.
Of course, it's just like I told him in that promo. The more confused and immature a person...
do me a favor?
Oh, sure.
Would you come to my place for brunch on Saturday?
Oh, gee, I'd love to, Mary, but I got to coach my son's football team.
Oh.
See, the other fathers unanimously elected me coach. One night when I was too sick to attend the meeting.
Well, that's too bad. I'm going to have Ted and Georgette over.
Oh, how come?
Well, Georgette was saying she feels kind of badly about the way we always treat Ted, you know, always making him the butt of our jokes. Nobody ever invites him anywhere. I mean, we never go to lunch with him. I mean, all right, sure, sometimes we invite him over, but just because we think we have to. And that's sort of too bad, because Ted really isn't a bad guy. Ma, if I have to spend all afternoon with him, I'll go crazy.
Hi, public.
Hi, Joanne.
I brought your copies of my new book to save you fighting the crowds when it goes on sale at better bookstores everywhere.
Oh, my, did you write another book?
Oh, I don't wonder that you're amazed, Mary. Sometimes I think I drive myself too hard. But there's so much to be done with so little
Talent.
so little time. After all, life is so brief and impermanent. Much like your hair.
So, a book on flower arrangements, huh?
I've always been fascinated by flowers. I figure what's good enough for the birds and bees is good enough for me.
All right. Sue Ann, are you busy Saturday afternoon?
I'll be autographing copies of my book at the House of Bloom.
Oh, do you have a tie-in with a florist?
No, actually, Bloom is a butcher. He and I were once very close. Look here, Mary. I've autographed personally each one. I think that makes it more fun.
Oh, to a shrinking violet who rose to be a budding producer. Oh, Sue Ann, that's too cute for words.
I know. I tried to use a floral motif for each of the inscriptions.
Oh, to a fine writer whose work I've always admired. Why, thanks, Sue Ann. But what's that got to do with flowers?
If you spread it on the ground, it helps them grow.
Oh, Murray, you believe what I almost did? I was ready to invite Sue Ann to my brunch for Ted. I must really be desperate.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Ted.
Set your dials for excitement, boys and girls. Guess what?
What?
I just proposed to Georgette.
Oh, terrific.
Oh, that's good.
Well, you don't seem impressed.
Ted, you must have proposed to Georgette a dozen times in the past 6 months. I mean, you even bought a license. She always accepts, then you try to back out, and she lets you do it.
I know. Sometimes I think that's why I love her.
Then why do you propose if you don't really mean it?
Oh, make her happy.
Good morning.
Hey, Lou, I got great news.
Some other time, Ted. I'm not in the mood for mindless dribble. Mary, you finished those expense accounts yet?
Yeah, just about.
How about a little mindless dribble, Lou? I'm sorry I bothered.
You know something, Mr. Grant? I don't think you should always just automatically put Ted down.
It's not always automatic, Mary. Sometimes a lot of thought goes into it.
That's what I mean. We've all gotten into that habit. I mean, we just assume the worst about Ted, and we practically tell him so to his face.
So?
So, Mr. Grant, a person is only as good as he thinks he is. I mean, if we assume that Ted's going to be dumb and vain and obnoxious, then who's to blame if he is?
You saying it's my fault that Ted's a jackass?
No. Mr. Grant, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is... Well, never mind. It's too complicated.
Too complicated?
No, come on, Mr. Grant. You've got your budgets to go over. I'm sure you don't want to get into any psychological discussions.
No, that's all right, Mary. Go ahead. I mean, I may not be the brightest guy in the world, but once in a while I do enjoy a little intellectual conversation.
Well, all right. What I was going to say is that maybe, you know, just maybe we could do ourselves a favor by encouraging Ted, you know, instead of always predicting failure.
I see. Interesting. What you're talking about is the theory of the self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it?
Oh, but, see, I didn't know it was a whole theory.
I assume Ted will be stupid, so he is. You assume I won't like something, so I don't.
That's exactly it.
Yes, I thought it might be. I believe some experiments were done by a behavioral psychologist, Dr. Roland Barbette, in the late 50s that tend to support that hypothesis.
Oh, Mr. Graham. Boy, I'm just so glad that you understand what I'm trying to do here, you know? I just think that if we give Ted some support, we assume that he is going to be a normal person, he will start behaving like a normal person. And that's one of the reasons I'm going to have him over for brunch Saturday. And I would really like it if you'd come too.
Well, how do you assume I'll answer that invitation?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you make certain assumptions about me, too, don't you? Certain self-fulfilling prophecies?
Well, yeah, but I know that's not the same thing as
So
what
how
we
do
were
you
just...
assume I'll answer that invitation, Mary?
Well, I guess I assume that you'll say no.
Well, there you are. Personally, I'd love to have come. I probably would have had the time of my life. But your previous assumption made it impossible for me to come. My hands are tied. You do see that, don't you, Mary?
This is just wonderful, Mary.
Thank you, Georgette.
And I love the wine. It's one of my favorite kinds. White.
Well, I'm really glad you could both come.
Tell you the truth, Mary, I can't get over you inviting just the two of us.
Well, you know, sometimes a small party is the nicest.
Or anyone else would be boring.
Oh, yes. I love your dress, Georgette.
Thank you.
Me too. You look gorgeous, Georgette. I love you. Will you marry me?
You take cream in your coffee, don't you, Ted?
Please, Mary, I'm in the middle of a proposal to Georgette.
He likes it with lots of cream.
Georgette, I just asked you if you'd marry me.
And you take yours black?
Hey, come on. Man's proposing marriage. Have some respect.
Respect for what?
Well, proposal of marriage.
Ted, you proposed with an onion roll in your mouth.
Mary, could Ted and I be alone for a few minutes, please, before you fix dessert?
Georgette, you take all the time you want.
Did I do something wrong?
Yes, Ted. You embarrassed me. Mary is absolutely right. I can't take this proposal seriously anymore. It's just a game with you. I really am a fool, aren't I?
Not really.
I mean to have actually felt good about all those preposterous proposals. The one in the car wash, the revolving doors, the time you spelled out marry me with your socks on laundry day. I'm starting to wonder if you've ever been serious about wanting to marry me.
A man doesn't spell out things with his socks unless he's serious.
Ted, if you really wanted to marry me, you wouldn't talk about it, you'd do it.
I'd do it right now if we could.
We can, Ted. We've had the blood test. We have the license and it's still valid. We can call and get a minister over here. We can call our friends and tell them to come over here. What else do we need? So what do you say, Buster? You still want to get married?
Yes, I do.
Really?
What?
I'm going to get married. We're really doing it.
Georgette, that's what, when?
What would you do if I told you there's going to be a minister over here with all our friends in the next half hour to have a wedding?
Vacuum. on, Mr. Grant. There'll be other basketball games. Yeah, anyway, if you hurry, right after the ceremony, you can get back to the bar.
You know, I feel good. I didn't expect to be, but I feel good.
No, it doesn't matter how you're dressed, really. No, Murray is coming straight here from his son's football game. Well, I don't know. We were having brunch, and before we got to dessert, Ted proposed. Yeah, it's strictly a spur-of-the-moment wedding.
Following a whirlwind courtship.
Okay, Mr. Grant, we'll see you then. Bye-bye. All right, that's it. That's Sue Ann, Murray, Mr. Grant.
This is fun. I should have done this long ago.
When is the minister getting here?
He's out playing tennis, but his wife said she tried to reach him.
Did you tell her what it was for?
No, I just said it was an emergency. I wasn't sure he'd interrupt a tennis game for a wedding.
Georgette! Do you know who we completely forgot? My mother.
Of course, we certainly want her in our wedding.
Sure, she can give me away. Sweet little blue-haired lady. This is the call she's been waiting for all these years. This and the one from my father's insurance company.
I'm really getting excited.
Hi, Mom. Well, it's Ted. Hey, Mom, guess what? Georgette and I get married. Today, this afternoon. As soon as possible. Of course she is. And what kind of a question is that? Hey, Mom, can you come right over? Oh. Well, then you better take care of that. Oh, sure, I understand. Yeah, bye. Mom can't make it.
Why not?
She's got to wash her hair. That's all right. We can save her a piece of cake. We do have a piece of cake, don't we, Mary?
Oh, Ted, come on. The whole wedding was put together in a half an hour. I mean, you can't expect too much preparation on that kind of notice.
Mary, dear. Divide up into a wedding bouquet plus corsages. Ted, here's your boutonniere. And congratulations, you're getting a wonderful girl, Georgia. Here's a veil and felicitations, but you'll have to find a more formal gown. Mary, find her something. Ted, I'm putting on ice. Don't worry, Mary, I brought rice to throw after the ceremony. The cake can go right over here, and this is just a little something for the happy couple. Now, what are you people all standing around with your thumbs up your noses for? We've got to get this all started.
Move it! Georgette, I'll find you something to wear.
Does it have to be white?
Let's see. Married in white, sailor's delight. No, that isn't. Ted, you put on that boutonniere and try to formalize your appearance a little, will you? After all, a wedding isn't something that happens every day.
Hi. I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right. You probably had to go home and put on your good suit.
Do you have any preference about what you want to wear, Georgette?
Well, I always dreamed of being married in something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. But what the hell, we're in a hurry.
No, the only thing I have that's long, white, and formal is a bathrobe.
That's all right, Mary. I don't need a white dress. I'll just wear what I have on.
Right. What's wrong with plaid?
Nothing. It's Ted's favorite color.
Hi, Sue Ann.
Hello, Lou. Lou, dear, do you think today might give you any dangerous ideas about me?
Depends on how much whiskey they have.
Why, you charmer.
There's not that much booze in the world.
Hey, congratulations. I'm getting married. Thank you. You know something? I'm happy I did it. I'm happy I did it.
You already hugged me.
I don't care. I want to shout for joy. I am a happy man.
Georgette, could I ask you something?
Sure, Mary.
Well, I know you, and you've got a really level head. I mean, I know you'd never do anything you hadn't really thought about. You'd never rush into anything. I mean, you're certainly not impetuous. Boy, I mean, that's one thing I could never say about you, is impetuous.
Mary, I know what you're getting at. And believe me, I know how Ted can be. Nobody knows that better than I do. But I know how I feel.
You do love him, then?
Of course, Mary. Somebody has to.
to be your best man.
Hey. Hey, can I talk to you guys for a second?
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Georgette.
Hey, Georgette, you look lovely.
Just think, Georgette. In 10 minutes, you're going to be Mrs. Ted Baxter.
And you're going to be Mr. Ted Baxter.
That's right.
It's going to be a silly marriage.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? There's only one way to do it. I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10. Now, the one who comes closest to that number gets to be my best man. Lou? 3. Murray?
795.
I'm afraid he's got you beat, Murray.
You dirty rat. Now, Lou, nobody likes a sore winner.
My best man.
Okay, Ted, I'm flattered. What do you want me to do?
How about a bachelor party?
You're being married in 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. We'll forget about the party. How about some advice?
What kind of advice?
Well, you know, guys getting married. A bachelor.
Oh, how do you feel about it?
I feel good. I'm happy. In fact, I'm so happy I'm trembling with joy. Look, my knees are happier than I am. You know what I think, Lou? You know what I think? I think I'm too happy. You know what's happening? My happiness is making me terrified.
Ted.
It's too much, Lou. I can't stand so much happiness. Lou, please. Help me, Lou, please. Help me. Help me be less happy.
Ted, you want me to give you some advice? Huh?
Please.
All right. Here's the most important piece of advice I can give you. Now, if you're going to get married, you're going to have to stop acting the way you do.
What way?
The way you act. Ted, what I'm trying to say is you got to become different.
Lou, I don't think I understand.
Look, you know how you always are?
Yeah?
Don't be that way.
So much for flowers. What about music? Mary, do you have something appropriate?
Well, no, Sue Ann, I don't have a record of the wedding march.
You don't? I should have brought mine. Well, perhaps I can sing it when the time comes. Georgette, dear, what about a maid of honor?
Well, I thought Mary.
Oh, Georgette, I'd be honored.
Oh, good idea, Georgette. Your best friend and your oldest. What about a ring?
A ring? Well, the only ring I have is my high school class ring. Would that be all right?
Well, certainly, dear. It's just a symbol.
And it's legal because I graduated.
Miss Franklin, I'm Reverend Chatfield. I came as soon as I got here.
Thank you, Reverend. Come on in. Sorry to trouble you, but we want to get married.
Married?
I hope we didn't spoil your game.
Well, no, but I'm a little embarrassed at wearing this to perform a marriage. And besides, I was just ordained. I've never done it.
Well, then it's appropriate that you should wear white. Minister's here. Let's get these nuptials rolling. Move it!
I don't have my book, and I really don't know all the words.
Oh, well, maybe Lou and I can help. We've both been married.
Well, that's very kind of you. Okay, bride on my backhand, groom on my forehand.
Here we go, Ted.
I'm happy. I'm really happy.
Okay, all right. Maid of honor.
Here, yes.
Good. And the best man. Fine. Let's see. Does anybody know any reason these people shouldn't be married?
I was afraid he was going to ask.
Okie dokie. Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God to join these people in
Long shot.
Does anybody remember what comes next?
Well, at Rhoda's wedding, they each read something they'd written themselves.
Oh, terrific. Would you like to say something?
You mean wing it?
Just say what's in your heart, Ted.
Oh, right. Murray? Georgette, I promise to be a devoted husband and to never give you cause to regret having married such a cluck.
Try to always make you happy, because you always make me happy.
Good. That's nice. Good. Go back to me. Oh, gee, this is very embarrassing.
I think this is where you ask each of them if they doth take the other one.
Do you, excuse me, what is?
Georgette.
Thanks. Do you, Georgette, take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband till death do you part?
I do.
And do you,
What about the ring?
Oh, she's right, the ring.
Kid, here's the ring. Oh, thanks. Why does it say class of 58?
It's Mary's high school ring.
Oh, thanks a million, Mary. If I buy Georgette a wedding ring, I'll get this back to you.
Now, do you, much obliged. Do you, Ted, take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Splendid. Then by the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. But you know, I can't get over it. I just say a few words and you're married. I can marry people. Son of a gun, it's a kick.
Reverend, the license is over there for you to sign.
Fine.
Ted, you're supposed to take care of the Reverend.
Oh, yeah. Reverend, out the fee.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. You know, this is my first wedding. I don't even know what the fee is supposed to be.
$5.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Oh, hey, what the heck? How often does a guy get married? Here's another buck.
Happiness and best wishes to you both. It was
দর্শক, চট্টগ্রাম অডিশনের আজ দ্বিতীয় দিন। যথারীতি আমাদের প্রতিযোগীরা চলে এসেছেন ভেন্যুতে। প্রত্যেকের লক্ষ্য একটাই, সবাই হতে চায় সেরা রাঁধুনি। তবে জার্নিটা এত সোজা না দর্শক। আসলে আজকে তাদের জন্য দরজা খুলছে, যারা আসলে এই দরজা দিয়ে প্রবেশ করবেন, চলে যাবেন আমাদের ঢাকার গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে। কে আসলে যাচ্ছেন আমরা এখনো জানি না দর্শক, সেটা সময় বলে দেবে। তবে এই মুহূর্তে আমি কথা বলতে চাই প্রতিযোগীদের সঙ্গে, জানতে চাই তাদের মনের ভেতরে এই মুহূর্তে কি চলছে। আপনার রেসিপি কি?
আমার রেসিপির নাম হচ্ছে চট্টগ্রামের ঐতিহ্যবাহী একটা রান্না, কোয়াবের মাংসের ঝুরি।
এর বাইরে কোনো ডেজার্ট আইটেম কিংবা বেকিং কোনো আইটেম এনেছেন?
ডেজার্টও এনেছি আজকে জাজদের সামনে দেওয়ার জন্য। এটা হচ্ছে ব্রাউনি, ফাজি ব্রাউনি।
কতটুকু টেনশনে রয়েছেন, কতটুকু নার্ভাস এবং সেই সাথে আত্মবিশ্বাসী কতটা?
ফার্স্ট টাইম আমি এসেছি, তাও আবার কক্সবাজার থেকে।
তো আত্মবিশ্বাস অনেকটা খুব কনফিডেন্স যে ভালো কিছুই হবে।
শুভকামনা।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
এবারে কি প্রথমবার আসা?
ইয়েস।
আজকে আপনার রেসিপি কি?
অ্যালফ্রেডো পাস্তা এবং পিজা।
চট্টগ্রামের ভাষায় দর্শকদের উদ্দেশ্যে কিছু বলুন।
আয় ওনারা সিটিংকে পোয়া আল্লাহ দোয়া করবেন আজ যাতে সেরা দিনের মঞ্চ যায় কি নিজের প্রমাণ করে তার এবং চিটাঙ্গরে বিশ্বের দরবার মধ্যে কি একখান স্থান দিতে পারি।
সাত গায়া ফোয়া মাটিত পড়লে লোয়া, এই কথা দর্শক আমরা সবাই জানি। কথা বলবো আরো একজন প্রতিযোগীর সঙ্গে। সম্ভবত দ্বিতীয়বারের মতো এসেছেন আপনি, রাইট?
জি।
আজকে কি টেনশনটা আরো বেশি হচ্ছে যে একবার তো ফিরে যেতে হয়েছে?
অনেক টেনশন হচ্ছে।
কথা একদমই বলছেন না, কি কারণ টেনশনে? আমার মনে হয় এত টেনশনে থাকলে চলবে না, কারণ খাবারের সঙ্গে সঙ্গে আপনার প্রেজেন্টেশনের সঙ্গে সঙ্গে আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা কিন্তু আপনার আত্মবিশ্বাসটাও দেখবেন। সো নো টেনশন, জাস্ট চিল, ওকে?
আমার মাঝে আমি সেরা রাধুনী,
Rồi, bye bye. Nhà đi đâu qua. Rồi, phải đùa của bye. Kim tiền 36,80 triệu. 38 để quay 10 lần của chiến sĩ sinh hoạt kia. Của đời sinh cũng căng đấy chứ. Của 37 ta lợi dụng đấy. Ui, thua. Tận lại. Xong rồi bà bay 36 mở cái bước lại nha. Hả? Không perfect. Chưa buồn đấy. Đó, đi. Đây, cứ chậm. Chết rồi. Ui, xong đấu à? Lòng rất là mở trung tâm. Rồi 2 lần có cái gì, 3 lần có cái gì, 4 lần, 5 lần, 22 tiền sắp được nước màu này 39 tí năng lượng giống ngoài ở đây ạ, theo một tí năng lượng giống nhỉ. Cái gì chỉ là nói nha. Tí năng lượng mà nó lên nhiều lượng vãi. Lưỡi kiếm uy lực. Ui. Baby à. Good.
It looked really good. Taste-wise, it is also very good.
থ্যাংক ইউ
কোথায় শিখলে বিফ লাজানিয়া বানানো?
এটাই ফার্স্টে ইউটিউব থেকে দেখেছিলাম অ্যান্ড দেন কয়েকবার বাসায় নিজে ট্রাই করেছি 4-5 বারের মতো, যখন আমার মনে হচ্ছে যে রেসিপিটা পারফেক্ট করতে পেরেছি।
আমি মৌসুমি।
মৌসুমি কি বানিয়েছেন?
এটা হচ্ছে চকো ক্যারামেল চিজকেক ব্লসম।
লুকস বিউটিফুল। আই থিঙ্ক আজকের দেখা ওয়ান অফ দ্য বেস্ট প্রেজেন্টেশন।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
কি করেন আপনি?
আমার ছোটোখাটো একটা বিজনেস আছে ফুড নিয়ে, পাশাপাশি আমি ট্রেনার হিসাবে রাজশাহী মহিলা টিটিসিতে আছি। আমি মাস্টার্স কমপ্লিট করেছি হোম ইকোনমিক্স থেকে, আর এছাড়াও আমি হোটেল ম্যানেজমেন্টে ডিপ্লোমা করেছি, আর এখন করছি হলো কুলিনারি আর্টসের উপরে ডিপ্লোমা। এছাড়াও আমি কিছু লেভেল কমপ্লিট করেছি যেটা কুকিং এবং বেকিংয়ের উপরে।
সো আপনি রাজশাহী টিটিসি ট্রেনার?
জি।
সো রাজশাহী টিটিসি ট্রেনার হিসেবে ইউ হোল্ড আ ভেরি হাই পজিশন ইন দ্য সোসাইটি, রাইট? সো ওই পজিশন থেকে এসে এরকম একটা প্ল্যাটফর্মে দাঁড়িয়ে নিজের খানাকে প্রুভ করা, দ্যাট টেকস আ লট অফ গাটস। অল ইউর স্টুডেন্টস আর ওয়াচিং, যারা আপনাকে চিনে তারা দেখছে।
জি।
অ্যান্ড এটা তো অ্যাবাউট নাও তো 50-50, ইট ক্যান গো এনি ডিরেকশনে। ফুড প্রেজেন্টেশন নিয়ে আমি বলেছি, ইট লুকড রিয়েলি গুড। টেস্ট ওয়াইজ ইট ইজ অলসো ভেরি গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
এভরি লেয়ার, ডিফারেন্ট এলিমেন্টস অফ ইট ভালো লেগেছে।
জি।
নিচের সসটা ভালো লেগেছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আমাদের যদি সিলেক্ট হয়ে যান তাহলে কিন্তু একটা লম্বা সময় থাকতে হবে, মানে এত কিছু বাদ দিয়ে ওইটুকু কি করা সম্ভব?
সম্ভব, কারণ আমার বাচ্চারা খুব করে চায়, এটা তো আমার ভালো লাগার একটা জায়গা যে আমিও চাচ্ছি এখানে যেতে। সঙ্গে আমার বাচ্চাদের খুব ইচ্ছা যে তার মাকে এই পজিশনে দেখা যাক, তো আমি হয়তো বা জবও ছেড়ে দিতে পারি এখানে যাওয়ার জন্য।
মৌসুমি, আমরা আপনাকে ওয়েটিং কার্ড দিব, ঠিক আছে?
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আসুন।
ইয়েস, পেয়ে গেছি আমার কাঙ্ক্ষিত কার্ডটি। যদি আমি অ্যাপরনটি পেয়ে যাই তো আমি যেখানে জব করি তাদেরকে আমি জানাবো আমি ছুটি চাই 2 মাসের জন্য। যদি তারা মানে রাজি হয় তাহলে ওকে, আর যদি না রাজি হয় তো আমার স্বপ্ন পূরণের জন্য আমি জবটা ছেড়ে দেব, তাও আমি যেতে চাই ঢাকা।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
আমার নাম তাসনিয়া আলী।
কি বানিয়েছো আজকে?
আমি বানিয়েছি বিফ লাজানিয়া।
কোথায় শিখলে বিফ লাজানিয়া বানানো?
এটাই ফার্স্টে ইউটিউব থেকে দেখেছিলাম অ্যান্ড দেন কয়েকবার বাসায় নিজে ট্রাই করেছি 4-5 বারের মতো, যখন আমার মনে হচ্ছে যে রেসিপিটা পারফেক্ট করতে পেরেছি।
সেটা পারফেক্ট আছে?
আই হোপ সো।
ইটালিয়ান আইটেমে কোন উপাদানটা ছাড়া কখনো ইটালিয়ান ডিশ হয় না?
টমেটো আর মৎজারেলা, ওদের প্রত্যেকটা আইটেমে কাইন্ড অফ এই দুইটা জিনিস কনসিস্টেন্ট থাকে।
অরিগানো অলসো।
অরিগানো অলসো, ইয়েস।
এখানে মৎজারেলা আসছে?
জি, হোমমেড মৎজারেলা, যেটা আমি নিজে বানিয়েছি।
হোমমেড?
জি।
I am very impressed যে you make your own mozzarella.
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আর কি কি ইটালিয়ান ডিশ তুমি ভালো তৈরি করতে পারো?
স্প্যাগেটি উইথ মিটবলস, এটা ফ্রিকোয়েন্টলি বানাই। আর একটা হচ্ছে তিরামিসু।
বাংলা খাবার বানাতে পারো?
জি পারি।
5 ফোড়নে যে ব্যবহার করা হয়, 5 ফোড়ন নাম শুনেছো?
জি।
5টা মশলার নাম বলো তো।
মেথি, মৌরি, কালিজিরা, জিরা, নর্মাল জিরা অ্যান্ড না সরি লাস্টটা মনে পড়তে,
রাঁধুনি থাকে ওর মধ্যে।
ও হ্যাঁ, সর্ষে রাঁধুনিও থাকে, রাঁধুনি থাকে।
মনে করেন আপনি সেরা রাঁধুনি হয়ে গেলেন,
জি,
15 লক্ষ টাকাও পেলেন,
জি,
দেন করবেন কি?
আই থিঙ্ক কুলিনারি আর্টসে একটা ডিগ্রি পারসিউ করব ফার্স্ট অফ অল, অ্যান্ড বেকিংয়ে আমার আরও বেশি অনেক কিছু, যে অনেক টাইপের আইটেমস আছে, সো ওগুলো আমি আমার প্রফেশনালি শেখার ইচ্ছা আছে, তো আমি মোস্ট প্রবাবলি স্কিল বিল্ডিংয়ে ইনভেস্ট করব সবার ফার্স্ট।
সো ফর নাও উইল গিভ ইউ আ ওয়েটিং কার্ড, ঠিক আছে?
Rồi gọi thì xin đấm đầu đấy. Chết mày. Ô. Ui. Chịu. Một chết không chết. Nhưng mà con coi quả tí giết con chết. Quả giết con chít xong là nó chết luôn. Quả chít nhảy đâu đấy. Chôn tao. Bài thằng này cũng khỏe à. Mà 29 chưa chết à? Xong rồi. Gặp cái nào mạnh nhất rồi. Xong. Đây đi. Đâu có gì nhất rồi. Thôi bài full rồi nhà xét cơ, đâu có xét. Thảo xét. Tí ăn thằng này à. Thế quả thì mình sẽ xếp bài lệch sang một chút thì sẽ được. Sẽ xét lui sang góc. Chuẩn không vậy. 700 củ anh sẽ revert phát nữa. Còn thiếu 600 củ để revert lên 660 à. Anh không có revert lên 10 400 vòng rồi này. Ông vượt qua kỷ lục 430 quay không? 430 lap nhỉ. 119 20, 23, 24, 25, 26 27, 28, 29, 30 kỷ lục mới. Đi record. Rồi 233 kỷ lục mới, qua kỷ lục mới tất 3 lap. Ê, thua lại. Phải không? Ê, không thua. Không thua. Mày rồi ăn tao. Rồi có top 4 rồi. Có top 4 rồi. Mình sẽ không phải là cái thằng hậu cái D nữa. Mình cần cái gì rồi? Xẻng rồi cái này ra định mệnh. Được. Ây à, ổn thế nhờ. Một cái gì đây, một cái nỏ xiết à, một cái nỏ xiết thôi. Hay là một đơn luôn thằng đéo như thế. Mình đã trả thưởng 1 đô. Set cây đăng phép mà. Cái thằng này à, thằng này sẽ phải lưu trong đấy đi. Đây, xong. Để cho thầy cái lô bên kia. Xếp bài láo hả? Phải bay nhanh như ngựa ấy, phải xếp bài láo thì nó mới phù hợp. Ok, sự là phù hợp ấy. Không được, không phù hợp rồi. À, sắp đi rồi, sao đứng đây chết nhỉ? Ê, thằng khỏe đấy. Đừng quăng át nữa, làm ơn. Thua rồi. Thua. Trừ mấy? Trừ 9 à? Trừ 9, binh top 3. Thằng kia bài ấy mạnh phết. Nếu gì táng đi. Biết là khỏe. Chia anh mày biết. Bao nhiêu cả thời nhà anh nữa? 134 ạ. Trời nước lên cho nhiều phết. 135, 36, 160 chuẩn. Léo ấy. Mày tích lẻ. Sắp 1 tiếng rồi. Hàng kia khởi động một mới à? Chân không? Đấu trường chân ái. Vẽ sự kiện 100 lap à? Tôi vượt qua kỷ lục hiện tại. Sự cần vượt qua kỷ lục ấy 600 triệu coin thì đi vớt tiếp. Đéo bật auto thì vớt được. Đéo thì cũng tiền. Bay chọn ông thầy ơi. Uống nước này 200 lap. Chọn chưa? Ok, không nhận gì được. Thì ai?
থাকে না যে তিরামিসু মুখে দেওয়ার সাথে সাথে যে একটা কিক পাওয়া যায়, ওইটা আমি পাচ্ছিলাম না। হ্যাঁ
রাইট, আপনাকে সেভারি ফুড নিয়ে আরো কাজ করতে হবে। দ্য গ্র্যান্ড অডিশন, ঠিক আছে? বিকজ আপনাকে
এটা আমার হাতের বেস্ট একটা রেসিপি। ইভেন আমার ফ্যামিলি মেম্বার্স, আমার ফ্রেন্ড সার্কেল যারা আছে তার প্রত্যেকে আমার হাতের এই রেসিপিটা খুব পছন্দ করে।
কি নাম আর রেসিপি কি আনা হয়েছে?
আমার নাম আতিকা বিনতে জিল্লুর রহমান। আমি আজকে এনেছি তিরামিসু আর এছাড়াও চিজ কেক এনেছি। সেটা আমি ড্রাগন ফল দিয়ে আর কি ফিলিংটা দিয়েছি, উপরের ফিলিংটা।
আচ্ছা, কেন সেরা রাঁধুনিতে আসা হয়েছে?
দেশের সবচেয়ে বড় কুকিং শো, অবশ্যই এই কারণে।
ডেজার্ট ছাড়া আর কি বানাতে পারো?
বিভিন্ন কুইজিন সম্পর্কে ভালো আইডিয়া আছে।
দেশি কি খাবার বানাতে পারো?
এমনি রেগুলার রান্না, মাছ, ভাত, তরকারি, ভর্তা, যে কোনো জিনিস আর কি।
আচ্ছা, মোচা আর থোর এর মধ্যে পার্থক্য জানতে চাই। কোনটাকে মোচা বলে, কোনটাকে থোর বলে?
ম্যাম দুইটাই তো সেম।
নো,
আমাকে বিদেশি 5টা কুইজিনের 5টা ডিফারেন্ট আইটেমসের নাম বলতে হবে।
যেমন ইন্ডিয়ান কুইজিনে আছে গোলাপ জামুন, আমরা কোরিয়ান কুইজিনে দেখতে পাচ্ছি কিমচি, আর জাপানিজ কুইজিনে ওরা একটা বেন্টো বক্স করে থাকে, মেক্সিকোতে ওরা হচ্ছে স্প্যাগেটি, আর হচ্ছে আমেরিকান কুইজিনে ওরা কি খায়, ওরা বার্গার, দোসা।
থাকে না যে তিরামিসু মুখে দেওয়ার সাথে সাথে যে একটা কিক পাওয়া যায়, ওইটা আমি পাচ্ছিলাম না। হ্যাঁ, বাট টেস্ট গুড। হ্যাঁ, আর সবচেয়ে বড় কথা প্লেটিং খুব সুন্দর। কি করেন আপনি?
আমি মূলত অনলাইন কেক সেলার।
5 ফোড়নের 5টা মশলার নাম।
তেজপাতা,
5 ফোড়নে
ও গোমরি,
ঠিক আছে,
সরিষা,
দুইটা
শুকনো মরিচ, মেথি,
ইয়েস 3, আর দুটো কাছাকাছি চলে এসছে।
কালো জিরা, কালো জিরা,
Yes,
আর
4
হচ্ছে জিরা, মিষ্টি জিরা।
ভেরি নাইস। আপনার প্লেটিং, টেস্ট, এভরিথিং ভেরি নাইস, বাট আপনাকে আরও কাজ করতে হবে, রাইট? আপনাকে সেভারি ফুড নিয়ে আরও কাজ করতে হবে। অ্যান্ড ফর নাও সেভারি ফুড নিয়ে কাজ করতে হবে ফর দ্য গ্র্যান্ড অডিশন, ঠিক আছে? বিকজ আপনাকে ওয়েটিং কার্ড দিচ্ছি এখন, ঠিক আছে?
বাট আই হ্যাপি, কিছু তো পাচ্ছি।
চলে আসেন।
বেস্ট অফ লাক।
একটু ভয় লাগছে যেহেতু ওয়েটিং কার্ড, জানি না দিন শেষে টিকে থাকতে পারবো কিনা, তবে ভালো লাগছে আপাতত যেহেতু ওয়েটিং কার্ড পেয়েছি।
শাওন,
জি,
কি বানিয়েছো?
আমি আজকে বানিয়েছি চিকেন ক্যাশনাট সালাদ।
খুব ইজি একটা রেসিপি তো।
জি।
কেন তুমি ক্যাশিউ নাট বানিয়ে নিয়ে এসেছো আমাদের জন্য?
এটা আমার হাতের বেস্ট একটা রেসিপি। ইভেন আমার ফ্যামিলি মেম্বার্স, আমার ফ্রেন্ড সার্কেল যারা আছে, তার প্রত্যেকে আমার হাতের এই রেসিপিটা খুব পছন্দ করে। এই জন্য আজকে আপনাদের জন্য এটা মেক করে আনছি।
রেগুলারলি আর কি রান্না করো?
আমি সাধারণত দেশি আইটেম করতে খুব পছন্দ করি, তার পাশাপাশি সব কিছু চেষ্টা করি, কারণ সব কিছু একটু একটু জানি বলেই আজ সেরা রজনীর মঞ্চে এসেছি। আমি যদি জাস্ট দেশি খাবার জানতাম তাহলে অবশ্যই এখানে আসতাম না।
বেকিং পারেন?
খুব ভালো না, বাট চেষ্টা করি।
কি পারেন করতে?
বান ট্রাই করছি, কেক ট্রাই করছি, ভ্যানিলা কেক ট্রাই করছি।
পজিটিভ দিকগুলো বলি।
জি, শিওর।
দিস ইজ রিয়েলি গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
আমি একদমই ইমপ্রেসড ছিলাম না when you got a cashew nut salad. হ্যাঁ, but you were right. Your friends and family, they're right. This is A1, really good. So I am supposed to judge you on the food that you feed me. This is really good.
Thank you so much.
প্লেটিংটা না, এটা এমনিতে অনেক কালারফুল। হ্যাঁ,
জি।
সলিড একটা বলে, ব্ল্যাক অর হোয়াইট একটা বলে, লিটল অ্যামাউন্ট অফ, ঠিক আছে, তিনজন টেস্ট করার মতো ছোট্ট একটা অ্যামাউন্ট আনলে ইট লুকস আরো
এখন এটা
অ্যাট্রাক্টিভ।
রেজালা, পোলাও, মাংস, তাই না? এগুলা কি পারেন?
হ্যাঁ, ইনশাআল্লাহ, মানে চেষ্টা করি। যদি কোনো আইটেম জানতে চান সেক্ষেত্রে বলতে পারবো।
একসাথে কতজনের রান্না করা হয়েছে?
এখনো পর্যন্ত একসাথে 16 জনের একটা বার্থডে পার্টিতে।
We're convinced to give you a waiting card. শুরু এখান থেকেই।
জি স্যার।
ঠিক আছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আমি ওয়েটিং কার্ড পেয়ে গিয়েছি। ভীষণ খুশি কাজ করতেছে, কিন্তু ভিতরে একটু ভয়ও কাজ করতেছে, কারণ যে এই যে লাল কাঙ্ক্ষিত অ্যাপ্রনটি কখন আমার গায়ে আসবে, মানে দুশ্চিন্তা এখানে। যে আমার যে প্রতিযোগিতা রয়েছে, আমার কম্পিটিটাররা রয়েছে, তাদের ডিশগুলো দেখলাম ভীষণ ডেলিশিয়াস, আর দেখতে আউটলুকটা অসম্ভব সুন্দর। এই জন্য ভয় লাগতেছে যে কী হয় মানে যা হবে ইনশাল্লাহ ভালো হবে। ওয়েটিং কার্ড তো আপাতত পেয়ে গিয়েছি।
Qua đường luôn bớt. Anh reverse 1 tỷ lần nè. Reverse 1 tỷ lần. Càng mạnh. Reverse 15 lần. Khiếp, thằng này reverse 1500 lần. What the hell man. Ủa nó vậy. Broccoli. 1500 lần thực sự là ổn. Giờ mình là one 3, mình không quan tâm thằng Tana làm gì cả. Ok thầy ơi. I see you again. để lắp đồ cho ấy á, cho lấy đồ cho Asia. Bên chia lên bên chia lên bên vẫn đập đồng đấy chứ. Anh đã chỉnh như thế rồi. 6 7 8 9 34 35 36 37 38 39 42 45 36 37 39 180 vòng à. 10 này, 7 này, 2 lần perfect này. Đúng. 3 lần hớt liên tục. Ai à, trung tâm. Thua lại. Ê, tao gặp lại thằng này Dương ơi. Thằng này tao thua ở trận trước này. Thua thằng này trận trước này, sao tao đái vào thì lúc đánh xong trận sao ấy. Thế tao vào trận luôn, thế tao vào trận luôn. Đó, cả thằng này nữa này. Thằng này cũng ở trận trước này. Hai thằng trong 1 trong 2 trận trước. Nó để ý tên đấy, mình nhớ là đi. Gặp lại à. Vẫy tay xin chào. Nhận vật đến sau. Nhau. Nó ngập không muốn rời. Được sao? Giờ mình còn chưa ở đây Ari, nếu mà nhặt Ari vậy, chú đua. Ari không? Bình an ở phía trước cho trong ai phải không? Nhưng mà chẳng không sao qua lấy tay xin chèn. Mày đi đâu chôn à? Mình tạm ấy. Mình tạm luôn quan tiếp. Từ xong rồi ơi à. Nó chơi đánh cũng bành. Sợ đấy. Nó đánh cay xa Long Dương thì thua đấy.
আগে কোথায় দেখা হয়েছে আমাদের?
এখানে দেখা হয়েছে।
ব্যাংকে চাকরি করবে না ফুড নিয়ে কাজ করবে?
আমি ফুড নিয়েই কাজ করতে চাই, তখন আর কোনো দিকে তাকাবো না।
এটা আমি একটু ফিউশন করেছি, এটার নাম বাস্কেট অফ সুইটোপিয়া।
বাস্কেট অফ সুইটোপিয়াটা কি?
তো এটার অর্থ হলো মিষ্টির রাজ্য, মানে সুইট কিছু এখানে আছে ভেতরে।
এটা কি আগে বাসায় ট্রাই করেছেন নাকি এই প্রোগ্রামের জন্য ফার্স্ট টাইম?
সে বাসায় একবার করেছি।
আয়শা, আপনি আগেও শের রাঁধুনিতে পার্টিসিপেট করেছিলেন। আপনি এত ডেসপারেটলি বারবার করে শের রাঁধুনিতে কেন আসতে চাচ্ছেন?
সেরা রাঁধুনি মানে এই যতগুলো কম্পিটিশন হচ্ছে রান্নার, তার মধ্যে এটাই বেস্ট সব দিক থেকে কোয়ালিটিতে। আমার মনে হয় আপনাদের সংস্পর্শে থাকলে আমি আরও বেশি বেটার কিছু শিখবো, এবং প্ল্যাটফর্ম একটা দরকার আছে আমার, কারণ এটা আমার একটা প্যাশন।
আসেন।
ক্রিম রোলে বানিয়েছি, আর হচ্ছে গিয়ে মায়ের কাছ থেকে শেখা এটা বানিয়েছি শ্রিম্প হচ্ছে কারি।
কি করো তুমি?
আমি একটা ফরেন ব্যাংকে কর্মরত আছি।
ধরো সেরা রাঁধুনি হয়ে গেলে তখন কি ব্যাংকে চাকরি করবে না ফুড নিয়ে কাজ করবে?
আমি ফুড নিয়েই কাজ করতে চাই, তখন আর কোনো দিকে তাকাবো না।
ওই পর্যায়ে নেয়ার জন্য তুমি নিজে ওইভাবে প্রিপেয়ার হয়ে এসেছি?
এবার প্রিপেয়ার হয়ে এসেছি এবার।
Your food is good enough?
থ্যাংক ইউ। আজকে সেরা রাঁধুনিতে এসেছি, ওয়েটিং কার্ড পেয়েছি, খুবই ভালো লাগছে। বাট মেইন থিং ইজ আই ওয়ান্ট দিস অ্যাপ্রন, আর এটাই হচ্ছে গিয়ে এখন এটার জন্যই ওয়েট করছি, আর এটাই হচ্ছে আমার ড্রিম যে আমি আসলে আজকে অ্যাপ্রনটা নিয়েই যেতে চাই।
আমি আজকে যে দুটো ডিশ নিয়ে এসেছি বরিশালের কথা চিন্তা করে এনেছি। একটা হচ্ছে কোকোনাট প্যানাকটা, সাথে হচ্ছে উপরে নলেন গুড়ের একটা সিরাপ করেছি।
আর একটা ডিশ ওটা হচ্ছে আমি ডাম্পলিংয়ের সাথে বরিশালের ট্রেডিশনাল যে হুররা ওটাকে হচ্ছে যে ঝোলটা হয় ওটা আমি একটু গ্রেভি করে রেখেছি।
মোমো রাইট?
হ্যাঁ,
মোমো উইথ বরিশালের
হুররা।
অ্যামেজিং। আগে কোথায় দেখা হয়েছে আমাদের?
এখানে দেখা হয়েছে।
এখানে ল্যাব পিজনে।
ইয়েস।
তুমি লাস্ট 1 বছর বরিশালের সব ট্রেডিশনাল রান্নাগুলো শিখেছো?
মানে বাঙালি যত খাবার হয় মানে বাসার রান্নাগুলো যেহেতু আমার নলেজ ছিল বাট টেস্টটা আমি আনতে পারিনি, ব্যালেন্সটা আমি।
এখন কি পেরেছো?
এখন সেটাই আমি আপনাদের কাছ থেকেই জানবো।
বরিশালে কি কি ট্রেডিশনাল রান্না তুমি পারো?
বরিশালে একটা নারকেল চিংড়ি পিঠা হয় সেটা পারি। আর বরিশালের মলিদাটা ঈদের সময় বিশেষ করে অনেক বেশি জনপ্রিয়।
মলিদাটা তুমি পারো?
মলিদাটা নানুর কাছ থেকে শিখেছি।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
ডেজার্টটা অসাধারণ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আই লাভ দিস ডেজার্ট।
এবং তুমি যে বরিশালের সুরডাটা ট্রাই করেছো, আমি এইটুকু বলতে পারি যে বরিশালের এই সুরডার অথেন্টিক টেস্ট অনেকের হাতে আসে না, কিন্তু তোমার হাতে 100% এসেছে।
আই ডোন্ট থিঙ্ক আমাদের আর কিছু বলার আছে। ফুড যখন এত মজা হয়, উই হ্যাভ টু গিভ ইউ আ ওয়েটিং কার্ড।
গত ওয়েটিং কার্ড এবং লাস্ট সিজনে আমি গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে যে ভুলগুলো করেছিলাম সেখান থেকে আমি অনেক কিছু শিখতে পেরেছি এবং এবার আমার লক্ষ্য হচ্ছে মহামঞ্চ এবং মহামঞ্চে যে আমি চাই সেরা রাঁধুনির খেতাবটা অর্জন করতে পারি এবং এটাই হবে আমার এবছরের অথবা আমার পুরো জীবনের সবচেয়ে বড় একটি অর্জন, রান্নার স্বীকৃতি।
Mày đang chửi con Tam rồi em. Mấy thằng ấy chửi nhau cứ lôi bắt gì bắt các kiểu ra nó chửi mà. Bây giờ có chửi được đâu. Rồi đắp đéo kìa. Quất từ quất từ 3 cọc cược nữa. Mày đang theo được sẵn rồi, tao cho mày một con mặt. Với cả con tam áp con này. Xong, rồi thêm tắm kèn nữa, đỉnh. Có cút lòng vàng đấy, tắm kèn là xịn nhất rồi. Một con là to nhất trong cặp cường rồi. Quá to nhất lòng vàng. Red Bar kinh ấy. Galio Bồ Đăng Hoa rồi Galio cút tuổi con lắc lém đau điện, lắc phun đồ 3 sao. 7 sử ra chỉ là muối rồi, con lắc cái 7 sử ra chỉ là muối rồi, nó không phát chết. Xong gì? Hút quăng phát chết con kêu. Dạ, xài kinh mà. Quân biết con Amuba ở đây có đồ gì không? Có thú tượng, dây chuyền tự lực, giáp siêu linh, được chưa? 2 cái đồ quân sự kinh ấy. Tam Kiên 3 đấy sự đẹp. Tam Kiên 3 đấy là sự đẹp ấy. Bởi có nhiều máu cho bố lên Tam Kiên 3 ấy. Còn nhiều máu à. Chứ gốc lùi. Thằng này lắc này. Con lắc nó cũng là một vấn đề đấy, nhưng mà thực sự là con áp cơ. Áp là carry. Rồi quăng điện. Quăng cái lắc 3 quăng điện. Lắc 2. Amu mình còn 1 tỷ máu nhé. Không yếu nhở? Thua thua này. Lên sàn 2 ạ. Thua. Sàn 2 đi, sàn 2 gì đấy? Cái thua bóng mà. Cái thua bóng của nó. Để mình có đồ. Đây. Vậy nhé. Thua rồi. lắc ở đây là xong rồi. Lắc ở đây lắc ở đây rồi. Rất chỉnh. Nhưng mà phàm được đâu. Ở đây rồi. Sắp. Tò. Tò. Cái xa bên đấy à? Cảm ơn vì đã đến. Rồi xong con cái xa, con phát cần chết cái xa 2. Học đi, broccoli. Quỷ đấy à? Con này khỏe phết đấy. Ý bố thua. Mà là mai thua. Yes. Cút, mày cút, mày cút. Chất 10 à, chất 10 à, 10 sử ra không broccoli. Bố cút. Nếu có tâm kiên mà, nếu có tâm kiên rồi hỏng rồi. Để thằng này tâm kiên 3. Broccoli. Nó ra kìa, sao ra 3 không? Nổi không? Rồi, mày đi. Dương ơi, thằng này 8 sao ra, bãi bay luôn, 8 sao ra. Đéo ra. Thằng đi sân 2 ạ, càng 5. Rồi thằng đi sân 2 bố chịu. Đấy thua. Đi sân 2 ạ. Rồi đi sân 2 vừa còn đéo chết cơ, đéo nhổ. Chôn đéo gì. Thằng này, không vừa một cua nhỉ. Ui nó nhất ao mu gần chết kìa, chôn búa. Tam Ken thì ai lỡ giúp Tam Ken này. Mua chôn búa à? Cái đi rồi, cái thua bóng. Được rồi. Sao ra nữa? Đéo ra Tam Ken rồi, thằng kia cũng Tam Ken. Tao chắc là nổi không? Mày đi sao đi luôn. Tam Ken không nhỉ? Tam Ken ở đâu nhỉ? À kìa. Phải không? Rồi, Em Mai à? Bạch 2-3 tiếng nữa. Còn cái nhận game không biết đây. Ui, ánh sáng à, đồ ánh sáng à? Con mua con nào nó đồ ánh sáng mà sao? Khỏe đấy, sao mới đầu quăng đầu đấy? Ủa, nó mà bỏ bài ra cho sao nhỉ? Như hai cái bạn nó thấy bỏ bài đâu. Với nó bài yếu lắm, nó bỏ bài rồi. Mà nó bỏ bài ra. Bằng cái bạn nói sao ấy? Bạn nó đéo đỡ được, hai bên lịt ý chỉ vậy. Các bạn đâu đéo đỡ được cũng bỏ bài ra nhé, trốn quá. Gì bạn? 2 để chịu. Thêm một con Saza đi chịu. Và đánh một trận nữa ở 46. Cái gì vậy? Nhà quan tâm. Mày trốn. Lắm ấy, tham phá đối tượng các minh sinh không? Vào đấy. birds. Happy birds with you. Happy birthday. Còn cái người đá đéo chẳng nhập lên nào. Cái người đá là cái đồ hỗ trợ một chút. Luật cái người đá thật sự cho hai kênh đánh nhau được thức đánh làm các phép xuất xứ của đồng người kè hào đất cho mình sau trong 12 giây thế là gì bố chạy đi à 6 à